Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, when I say those words, you know what time it is. Episode number 88 of From the Sidelines is now coming to you. Well, we're not really live, but we're recording this live, and you guys will be seeing it out there on your podcast feeds, on your YouTube app, however you choose to listen to us. Patreon, that's the best way to listen to us. You get the show right on time, right when it comes out. Yeah, go check out the Patreon, patreon.com/MafiaProductions. All right, we get the plug out of the way nice and early on into the show. Let's bring in our hosts who are here every single week on the show. Love their dedication. I'm going to go seniority this time. Stephen Hatch, what is going on, my guy?
We're back, dude, for another great episode. I'm excited to finally hang out with our guests for longer than like a drive-by fist bump. So I'm excited.
Yeah, you know? No, it's going to be interesting to see the audience take on our guest tonight. He's someone who many people out there won't know, but he's been to every event in the last couple of years. He's always there. He's always working hard. So yeah, we love our guest. We'll bring him in a second, but before we do that, we got to bring in our other co-host, Brando Baird. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. We're here. I'm pushing through. If you guys see me run off camera, just know I'm handling business. Just know that.
Got to go sit on the porcelain throne for a second. It's been all we've been talking about in the pre-show. So, yeah, hopefully that won't happen too early on into the show. But, yeah, if you see him run off, you know what's going on. And if you want to see him run off, you got to make sure you're watching the podcast on video, either over on YouTube or on Spotify. We have the video up there as well. All of our audio listeners, we appreciate you guys as well. But, yeah, guys, let's jump right into this. Let's bring our sponsors on in first. We got Liquid IV, the superior hydration multiplier. When you need to stay hydrated out at the field, you can go check out their sugar or sugar-free product, which they have available at liquidiv.com. Head over there, use code Mafia_Mafia, and you're going to save 20% on your order and get some free shipping. Yeah, it makes it a little bit cheaper. Yeah, Liquid IV. They've got a lot of great products and stuff. You can get more information about the product over at liquidiv.com, like I just said. And yeah, use that promo code Mafia_Mafia. We also got NECTR Energy. I'm actually going to throw one of these in here in a second. We got our guest hooked on NECTR Energy out in Vegas. I gave him a whole stash to go home with, and I am going to be asking him about that later on. But yeah, NECTR Energy, they're the shit. They were on Spick and Span show earlier today. They actually went really in depth about the product, and yeah, I mean, it's a good group of guys behind it, and they really do care about the product they're giving you. So it's a cool little thing to me. NECTR Energy, NECTR.energy. That's the website you're going to head over to get some more information about the product and see all the flavors that they have available. Promo code over there, MafiaProductions, all one word. Keep it together, and you're going to save, well, I guess it's not a discount percentage per se, but you're going to buy two, get one free. So you get a free puck over there if you're picking up two. You also get free shipping as well on that order. So definitely going to save you some money if you want to check out NECTR Energy. Thank you to those guys over there for helping us keep hydrated and ready to go on the show. Not hydrated, energized. Hydration's the other one. That's Liquid IV. We love them as well. And all of our cool apparel on the show comes from weltsclothing.com, our third and final sponsor for the show. We always love the boys down there in Texas with Welts Clothing. They keep us, hooked up in some awesome merch. We got some cool stuff on the way from them. They're dropping straps tomorrow as the day we're recording this. So if you're on the public feed, they're probably already gone, but go check them out over at weltsclothing.com. Use code FTS. You're going to save some money over there. And yeah, that's our three lovely sponsors who help keep this show on the air. Like I mentioned, we also have the Patreon, so go check out the Patreon as well, patreon.com/Mafia_Productions. Being over there, yeah, it helps us stay connected with some of our, closer supporting audience members, and we appreciate all the guys who get signed up over there. All right, guys. Well, I'm trying to stretch this out, but without further ado, let's bring in our guest for tonight's episode. He goes by online as Greg Guy Media, and that should tell you a little bit. He works a lot with Rye Guy and that kind of camp out there over in the Midwest. So yeah, I mean, his name is Greg Veneer. We're glad to have him on. Welcome to the show.
Yes, I'm Greg Veneer. Close enough. I don't care. You won't find me. All my stuff's going private. Good luck. Have fun.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter what I see your name is. I didn't even know how to spell your name, so it is what it is, buddy.
Neither do I. I don't know how to spell. I went to public school.
Amen, brother.
In
public
the Midwest,
school, dude.
So I mean, I know how to speak English somewhat, and that's about it.
Well, for sure, man. One of the funnier things about you, your audio setup is better than either of my two co-hosts. Why?
Because I could, and I make bad financial decisions.
This man has the same mic I'm using. He has a better mixer and a better preamp for it. So yeah, he's gonna sound beautiful all show. So if you hear bad quality audio, blame our two co-hosts over there still using USB mics.
Hey,
I'm pretty good, dude. I'm pretty good.
Yeah, we got the same mic. We're
could be
chilling.
better.
We do not have the same mic.
Yeah, I mean, just
Yeah, we
buy a Shure SM7B.
They're only like $300. You know, they're not that expensive.
400.
Only like $300. Jesus Christ.
They actually came out with a V2 that made some updates to it, but it's the first time this mic has been updated in like 30 years. Yeah. Sure makes great products. We love them over here, and they're the reason why my voice sounds nice and great in all your ears right now. But let's get in more into Greg. Greg, you're gonna have to introduce yourself, man, because not many people out there, you know, they've seen you quickly at an event, you know, as you're running a battery to Rye. But yeah, what do you do in the sport of paintball, and why are you even here?
I kind of just like invaded, like you do like Zoom calls. Like I kind of just weasel my way in.
Yeah, he wasn't supposed to be a guest. He just kind of showed up, and we're like, all right, yeah, I guess you can go in.
Like I took Tom Saylor's spot. I kind of hacked into his Discord.
Shit, that's what it was. Okay, yeah, it is troll.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. But no, I'm, as probably a few people know, I'm kind of like the ghost, like behind Rye Guy, if you want to say that.
Okay.
If that, I don't know.
Unsung
I'm
hero.
just a dude just going around with a camera, just following people in the pits. That's about it. I ain't do much. It ain't much, but it's honest work, Grandpa.
All right, I'm going to cut in here and say, fuck that. You do a lot, brother. I mean, everything from packing bags to getting gear ready to go to keeping batteries ready and up and running. I mean, you know, Rye, don't hate me for saying this, but Rye Got Media wouldn't be what it is without a Greg standing behind him. And that's how we refer to Greg. He's not a person, he's an it. So it's a Greg.
Nice. I want to be a Greg one day.
I know you don't.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
What? You talking about, dude? It sounds like an unsung hero, dude, from the shadows, just getting work done.
You don't know what being a Greg entails.
You know, the things we do for our teams, sometimes slaving away is worth it, you know?
I swear to God, Hatch, every time we do a like audio test before the show, you're always then louder on the podcast. I love it, dude.
I did move it 2 centimeters to the left, so that could have been what it was.
That tends to, it tends to change it a bit.
Just enough sometimes.
2 centimeters is huge. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Yeah,
that's huge, bro.
It's average, right?
Huge.
No, it's above average. Let's be real, brother.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, so I mean, we wanted to have Greg on. He's actually been begging me to be on the podcast for quite a while now, and I was like, "All right, brother, we'll finally do it." The dates ended up working out, and so we decided to have him on. Just, you know, explicit warning. I'm just gonna put that out there early on in the podcast, and we'll see how that goes. He was telling me his plans to introduce himself to Hatch today, and
let's go.
Who was the reference that you were making?
You know what? Chad Douglas, you know, you haven't aged since the 80s. It's good to see you. Nice talking to you. And you know what? I'm glad you have your own, like, Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Bam Margera over there, Brando. So happy to see you. How you doing?
So for his audio broke up a tad. Chad Douglas is who he's talking about. Use Safe Search if you're going to look that one up at home.
Yeah, I wish you told me that before.
Brandon already did.
Oh, now I gotta Google it. Hold on.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Warning. Safe Search.
Yeah.
What am I Googling again?
Chad Douglas.
Chad Douglas.
Have fun with that one, buddy.
Oh, shit. All right.
Oh,
A little fucking tiny photo came up, and I just didn't even see the rest. Holy shit, dude.
But yeah, that's essentially Hatch's style. So yeah, you know, if you look that up, you'll see why that reference is made.
It's a good one.
Let's go ahead. I mean, since we're still at the beginning, we're talking about our sponsors. Greg, NECTR Energy, man. I know I got you into this at Vegas. I loaded your suitcase up with multiple rolls. How have you been enjoying it, brother?
I've been enjoying it. I've been enjoying it sparingly. I still have 4 rolls of 5. So I got like 21 right now, 22.
I will say, if you notice in this camera, they're spread out around him. He's got like, different spots with it's there. Yeah. But yeah, man, I mean, you used to dip right back in the day. Is that kind of...
What?
Oh, I said used to dip back in the day. Is that kind of where? Yeah.
Apple Skull. Don't do that, kids. That's a bad habit to start.
Yeah, and
Do nectar.
And I think that's, one of the cool things about this product is it's not a safer, because you're still putting something in your lip, but a lot cleaner ingredients in it. There's no nicotine, there's no tobacco. It's more caffeine and a neurotropic. How have you liked it, man? I know you've been using it a bit over there.
I've been enjoying it. I've still enjoy the mint like the most.
Me too.
I can't do apple like I've told you before, because it if you're trying to switch from like Skull, try the apple of it, because it's like apple Skull.
It does taste very similar.
Yeah.
I actually like the apple one. That's actually definitely one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, so now you know what apple Skull tastes like a little bit, Hatch.
Okay, not bad. Maybe I should try it. Apple
No,
Skull.
don't do that. That's what we're saying not to do.
You're trying to progress, not regress.
But yeah, man. So it's hard to say exactly where we're gonna go tonight, because we've spent so much time together at Airbnbs. I think I was thinking about it the other day. Almost every single NXL I've been to since the 2020 COVID has been with you. So there's a lot of different things that we've gotten into over the years. Harry Potter. That's a reference only a few people will understand. But one of the ones I wanted to jump into early was, are you a fan of dragon fruit?
Oh yeah. Precise. Love dragon fruit. It almost killed me at World Cup, but you know what? I'm still here. Sadly, I'm here.
I remember that actually. I remember that.
Yeah. How did it almost kill you?
Fun fact: I never knew I was allergic to dragon fruit till my face kind of just started swelling up like a sumo wrestler, and yeah, I don't. We have a video somewhere.
I've got it. I'm gonna throw it up on screen right now, because
Did it at
Greg's
least taste
face.
good?
If I was allergic to dragon fruit, I've never had it a day in my life.
I'm so sorry, Greg.
It was good, right? It was good.
I'm capturing this for your wedding.
Oh, that's the worst part. It tasted great, because the truck that like has like the bowls, like the acai bowls and stuff, that was that
Yep.
cup.
Oh.
I think it's like Go Juice or something like that.
Is it? I can't remember what they are, but they're great, by the way. If you do go to an event, great people, great things. But yeah, I'm like, okay, I normally have the acai bowl. I'm like, let's try the dragon fruit bowl. Loved it, ate it. 30 minutes later, my face started getting swelling. I'm like, huh. Then, probably as Ryan has put up, how my face ended up.
Yeah, no,
It was
your eyes almost swollen closed on both sides. Like, it wasn't a small allergic reaction. No, this man was actively fighting for his life in the, the cow
my
field
throat
that
was
we're at for
closing,
Cup.
And yeah,
Did you have to go to the hospital?
no.
Nice.
We don't got money for that.
Why would I go to the hospital?
I agree. Just pop some Benadryl in and you're fine.
Yeah, it took me about an hour to find Benadryl.
Did you end up going to the medic tent for that one?
Yeah, I'm like, hey, do you guys have any Benadryl? They're like, no. I'm like, I feel like that's a basic. I feel
That's a basic
that's
necessity.
a basic thing to have. Like,
Yeah.
If there's no EpiPens, like Benadryl should work.
Yeah, we gotta have something to stop allergic reactions.
But I will say, shout out to Sally though at GI. She had some.
Nice.
Yeah, but I made sure to do the right thing. Thank you, Tom, for the insurance. I got on a team just in case I had to go to the hospital.
You got rostered real quick.
Yep.
That is amazing.
That works.
I mean, it happened at an event. I was just not too sure how the T's and I's were going
The
to
legality of it.
Yeah, wait, does spot coverage include allergic reactions? Like, is that in the contract?
I don't know. I was going to find out.
You didn't know it was pre-existing, bro. It's a new thing.
Yeah.
That's true, I guess. Yeah, does a first-time allergic reaction count? Like, isn't that I had no clue. I was ignorant.
Oh, ignorant.
It sounds like a good time, though. It sounds like it was worth it if it tasted good still.
Yeah. No, I'm just sad that I can't have it anymore.
Oh, that's what
Yeah,
I was
it's
going to
almost
ask. Would you do
worse.
it again?
Yeah, what'd you do
I
again?
mean, yeah.
Pen on standby?
Not EpiPen. I'll take Benadryl. I don't like
Okay.
needles.
Oh, so
Well, you just pop a
gotta-
Benadryl before.
yeah, you're good.
Yeah, and take the right amount of Benadryl. Don't take too much
Nah.
Benadryl.
Nah, you're fine. Just take a lot. You're good.
Go meet the Hat Man real quick.
When in doubt, take 2 more.
Well, not with Benadryl.
Yeah.
I do not want a DPH trip. That's
There's
like the
a
last drug I
certain
want to overdose
threshold.
on. Hatch, do you
Whatever.
know what happens when you take too much Benadryl?
No, I feel like now I need to take more Benadryl.
No,
get a little
please,
sleepy.
no, please, for the sake of God, do not. This isn't
it
a
like-
joke. I'm not
is it
joking
like-
right now.
Like you tripping balls?
One of the craziest trips that you can ever experience, and I'm not talking about
No
like
way.
fun, like oh haha, this is
Like
cool.
you're gonna die.
You see static and like the
No
Hat Man.
way.
If you don't know the Hat
Hat
Man,
Man?
if you don't know the Hat Man is a figure that a lot of people see whenever they do trip on Benadryl. It's essentially a shadowy figure with a top hat. Everyone sees him. It is like a very common thing with people who decide to do too much Benadryl.
Damn, that sounds fucking crazy.
Maybe that's just
Yeah,
the
and,
gateway.
And spiders and crazy hallucinations, outer body experiences. It's not fun. Also insane amounts of liver and kidney damage. It really puts you in a bad place.
And a few people have also said that it messed with their brain and made them a little dumber. They're not able
Well,
to cognitively function.
Frying some brain cells.
100%. So yeah,
I
if you
definitely
ever
know some people that are like that for sure.
if you ever need
I mean,
to
we're
take
talking about
Benadryl out
after
there,
taking a bunch of Benadryl, not just normal activities.
yeah, no, and I'm gonna say if you're ever, if you need to take some, but just don't take too much. I think it's
What-
like
what
500
is the
milligrams
threshold?
is where it gets crazy. It's like 500 to 700 is what I've kind of seen online. There's a whole subreddit for this. This is not endorsing. Please, for the love of God, do not
This is
do
de-dorsing.
this.
This is
Yes.
de-dorsing.
I mean, look, if you want to dip, all right, cool. We made that joke earlier. That's fine. I'd much rather everyone out there starts dipping because of the show than tries Benadryl. It is not good.
All right, you versus 500 bloodlusted milligrams of Benadryl.
You're dying.
Which one-
You're
which
not
one you
winning.
taking?
The Benadryl is winning every time. Unless it's like spread out over a team of 11 guys, then maybe they'll be able to handle that.
Oh, you'll be fine then. 11 dudes, you'll be fine.
Yeah, 50 MGs each. It'll be good. But yeah, the dragon fruit story, that's a crazy one because I remember
That's crazy.
seeing you in the tent that day, just kind of like puffy and just hanging out. Like it was no more was expected of you after that incident had happened.
I'm pretty sure, Ryan, you asked me, you were like, yo, had you got some Benadryl? Dude,
yeah,
Greg is
I
not-
reached out.
Greg is not doing too good. And I was like, I don't think I have any Benadryl, buddy. But
I texted a couple people because I was like, look, does anyone potentially have some on them? And yeah, I mean, he was able to find some, like he said, but it was scary there for a little bit. I was like, I don't want my boy to die because he decided to try a fruit.
Damn.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna put Benadryl in my bag now. I'm the guy with everything.
That
But
is
Benadryl I
true.
do not have.
Our licensed
let me
doctor.
tell you, there's no way I'm getting taken out by a fruit, bro. That is the fruitiest thing ever, bro. There's no way a fruit is
That's
taking
exactly what I said. I was like,
There
there's
is
no,
no way.
fucking way I am getting taken out by a fruit of all things.
me out. Yeah, that is.
That's not how we're leaving this earth.
No way, bro, dude. At that point, the jokes after death, you're getting roasted, bro. If you get taken out by a fruit.
We're all at Hatch's funeral, like, God damn, man. I just couldn't handle it.
If I got taken out by a fruit, I don't even expect people to show up.
Okay, bro, I'm gonna be at your funeral. All right, I hope you know
Thank you, my
that.
friend.
Like,
Thank you.
I'm not gonna abandon that. But yeah, no, there'll be
Appreciate
jokes.
that.
There'll be jokes made for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, just like laying the fruit that took him out on top of the casket.
Yes.
That's a good one.
Instead of bringing flowers every year, it's the fruit. Oh yeah.
This
Oh,
reminds me of You Every Time, Hatch.
there we go, dude.
We're all eating it, like, he couldn't do this, pussy.
Well, he tried to do it, but now he's there.
That'd be like a thing. You guys could like every year, like my death, you could eat like dragon fruit sorbet or something, like all together.
It's got to be a straight dragon fruit. I feel like it's really gotta pull back. Like some people, maybe they'll have a buddy who died and they'll go like have a beer around his place of resting, and we'll just show up with some dragon fruit, just be like, "What's up, buddy? How you doing, man?"
I mean, me personally, I don't really like dragon fruit. Not gonna lie.
I don't know if I've ever tried it, to be honest. I probably have in some capacity, but didn't know
I
it.
like
But
artificial dragon fruit, but the real one where it's like spoon in the white and black like center of a dragon fruit, not a big fan.
No, Sam. I've had like high chews. Is like a candy kind of thing.
Sir.
Love the like dragon fruit. Great. And I'm like, hell, I like it, and that's kind of what inspired me to get it. Nope, not the same. Can't confirm. not the same.
Yeah,
Not
they
the same.
artificial
Artificial versus
sweeteners.
real?
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, their natural version got you on that one.
Are you allergic to anything else like latex or
peanuts.
kiwi? Peanuts, really?
I think it's just like the way they're processed. Because like some peanut butter I can be fine, like mild reaction. Some, like after 5 minutes, I'm like, oh wait, I need to take some Benadryl.
Damn.
I feel like you should just put Benadryl in all your bags at this point and just kind of have some with you.
So I used to then I forget the event before Cup, like I gave someone to I think David. And I'm like, all right, whatever. I don't need any because
I'm a man. I'm good.
I'm carrying some again. Can't confirm.
It's going back in the
Nice.
fanny pack.
Yeah, no, but I kind of like to every so often just try stuff I'm allergic to. Definitely, I got to try dragon fruit because that was no bueno. But I have peanut butter here and there or peanuts. Like, you got to build up immunity, right?
You have to test yourself for sure.
Yeah. No, that's what I was
Princess
going to
Bride,
say.
that shit.
Literally what I was thinking, Brandon. Yeah, you got to build it up slowly over time, and then that way the poison won't kill you.
It's like that guy who would like get bit by snakes to like build up a immune system to like venomous snakes. You're basically him, bro. Thank you for your service.
Was that Coyote Peterson or
No, I remember seeing it on like Animal Planet like when I was like a kid.
Yeah,
Steve Irwin?
or some shit.
Nah, definitely not Steve Irwin. He couldn't even take a
No,
sting.
he
from a
tried to build
stingray,
up
bro.
a thing
Okay.
against stingrays.
All right. I'll take no slander on Steve Irwin
No,
on this
I'm
podcast.
too big of a fan on Steve Irwin. That one hurt, not gonna lie.
Irwin's the goat. All right, better get that
I
right.
agree. That one hurt.
I literally
Way
saw a
better than Coyote
video
Peterson.
from his son today, where like a snake was actively trying to bite him, and he was just like, "Oh, you little fella. Oh yeah, you're crazy, aren't you?" You know, it's just that Australian accent. Fucking Robert Irwin is literally Steve Irwin just reincarnated. It's
Copy
great
and
to
paste.
watch.
Oh man, what if this kid? Has he conquered stingrays yet?
I feel like he probably has a deep-seated resentment and fear for seeing stingrays.
No way,
More
bro.
like
No way.
resentment.
His father tells
vengeance.
him not to. His father's like, "Don't do it, mate. Don't do it."
Those were his
I'd
last
be-
words. He's like, "You can fuck with the gators, the crocs. They're all good, but not the fucking stingrays."
He's probably like, "Don't take revenge." You know, I could make like crazy anime references to like Vinland Saga, but you know.
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, for
go
sure.
for it. What is the
How- dude,
reference?
you have no enemies, bro. You have no enemies. You know, even though your dad died, bro. Look past it. You have no enemies.
Nah, I'm in the also the Princess Bride. Fuck, what's the character's name? I'm Antonio Montoya. You've killed my father. Prepared to die.
Prepared to die.
Yes, sir. I like that way more.
You literally look like him, Hatch. So that is kind of you. But then again, you know, you didn't have a father, so you know.
Yeah, you can't relate. Can't relate, bro. It's a little rough out here, bro.
Damn.
I had to teach myself how to throw a football. That shit's hard by yourself, bro.
Throw it and then like go to
Yeah.
try to catch it.
Throwing it at like a wall and just hopefully it rolls back.
A football? Jesus Christ.
Any kind of ball activity,
Okay.
bro. Soccer ball.
And this is why
baseball.
Hatch shoots paintballs and doesn't play a sport where it requires throwing. I think
Yeah.
we figured it out right now on the podcast.
Jesus Christ.
Thanks, Pops.
dude.
But yeah,
Yeah.
the other
Thanks
person we
for
brought up there,
nothing.
Coyote Peterson. Have you guys ever seen his content?
I have. Guy's actually nuts.
He just gets stung by everything and then describes it in great detail as he's writhing around on the ground. If you guys haven't seen his content out there, it's actually pretty funny. Oh yeah, there's Antonio Montoya. That's
I think he like reclassified like the bullet ant, right? Like the sting, like the pain threshold of like the bullet ant, and he was
I
like,
think-
"Oh, the fucking whichever one, the tarantula hawk hurts way more than that," or something like that.
Yeah, I remember that was like I forget what time period it was, but yeah, he did like the bullet ant, the tarantula hawk, and like a couple other wasps or something that were like supposed to be really crazy bad. And dude's insane. I don't know how he survived through all that, but he made it through.
It's the guy that got bit by a snapping turtle too.
There's a lot of people that do.
Well, like on purpose. I feel like someone
I
was
feel
doing
like
it for
he
a
didn't
video.
even like go like
looked like a-
barehanded, or like
like
if it
the
was barehanded, it was like
bicep,
a
though.
baby snapping turtle.
I thought it like
I've known
ripped his
Speedo
bicep
did.
off.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's probably
Ripped his
someone else
bicep off.
then.
That's just some rant. That's just watchpeopledie.com, bro. Come on.
Hey, that used to be a
r/.
subreddit,
We're
right?
off Pain Olympics.
Oh
Never.
God, the Pain Olympics. Jesus fucking Christ, bro.
You just brought some memories back
right.
in my head that I tried to repress for years. Thank you, Greg.
Nah, bro, dude.
welcome.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. The very first time I witnessed that fucking monstrosity was 7th grade AB class, fucking middle of class, and a guy showed it to me. Went on fucking loltunnel.com to get past the school's firewall and showed me that shit.
Fucking the earliest days of a VPN.
Yep, I'm just like, oh my God, what is this?
Yeah.
That's crazy. You guys want me to drop a link in there? I was looking
No.
at favorites right now.
No, I
Pain
swear to
Olympics.
God. Do not put the Pain Olympics in the fucking chat.
Do you really win that? What is the prize? Do you really win that?
No, you
Pain.
lose.
Yeah, that is.
Everyone
but
loses.
they-
You're competing, you lose.
Nah, the winner
What happens if
came
you win the
so
competition,
hard.
though?
Oh man,
Did you say came? I,
So hard and white.
just everywhere.
I'm just so confused
Probably
on the
using lock and
fucking,
load.
on that whole like method to madness. I would never fucking do that shit in a million years.
Look,
you
bro,
couldn't pay me.
there's some fetishes out there that, you know, it may not be your favorite thing, but maybe your partner wants that
Involved
someday.
cake.
You know,
Yeah,
yeah,
that-
yeah. As a wise man once said, not everything in the bedroom is going to be your favorite thing to do.
That is very
You know,
true,
so-
Brandon. A very
Oh,
wise
shit,
man.
Really?
Multi-millionaire.
Okay.
Unless it's the Pain Olympics, don't fucking do that shit.
Yeah, don't
All right?
cut off your dick, all right? I can't believe we have to say that. Don't trip on Benadryl and don't cut off your dick, all right? These are FTS's things of the week.
There we go, dude.
Don't
Advice.
visit Meat Spin.
What?
Or,
All right, who
or-
hasn't seen a meat spin just go on and on and on and on and on and on and keep fucking going?
What's a meat
know-
spin?
Oh my god.
Make sure to do
Does
that.
this
in
man
your,
not know what
public browser.
meatspin.com is?
No, I don't.
You
That
say-
sounds fucking crazy. That sounds like the.
Okay, that actually blows my mind a little bit, Hatch, because that's prime. That's right up there with like Pain Olympics and stuff like
Really?
that.
Is that where you? Is that like the website that
Yeah.
you would find it on?
Lively.
No.
No.
I remember live.
Well, early
classic,
Reddit and
classic.
4chan, you can find it.
Yeah, Reddit's changed over the years. A lot of people don't
I don't
remember
know,
the
okay, I've
2010
heard
days of Reddit.
4chan. I don't know what the fuck a 4chan is, bro. What?
Okay,
you
so
don't
this
know-
dude's
what
not
is
a
that?
I
Beatard.
imagine you would
Out of
be
all of us.
cruising 4chan. Yes.
No, I've never been. I've
You
never actually been on
serious?
it.
That
No.
blows my
Slash
mind.
B, like, oh my god, dude.
Bam,
This is some
mad.
deep internet lore we're getting into
Nah, here we
tonight.
go. Here we go. Here we go. Give me something to look up in my dark internet thoughts. Here we go.
Oh god. I mean, I don't have a link to like a good thread from 4chan, but essentially think Reddit, but
Is this
there's
like- is
no
this-
rules. And not just no rules, there's a actual anonymity, whatever that word is. So it's like
Anonymity?
people are able to get, you know, seen and found off there because they post information, but like you don't have an account. Like you're just a user on the site. And so
Verified lurker.
people say a lot of shit that they feel like they can say because it never is going to get connected back to them. It also is the spawning place for Anonymous, the online hacker group. They were formed in B. They're called B-tards. That's their internet name they decided to take on, and then they became anonymous.
Retards.
Yeah, forum/B. It's a specific forum that's on 4chan. There's a lot to go down the 4chan rabbit hole, my
Holy
guy.
shit, dude. Yeah. Like, I knew a little bit about Reddit, and like probably the past like 5 years, I learned about Reddit and like some of the crazy shit that's on there. But 4chan, I've heard about it, but I've never experienced it myself. So now that you guys are giving me this intel, now I feel like I need to go, you know, shred the web, you know,
Go surf the web.
surf the internet.
Yeah.
You will just go down rabbit holes.
Now I feel like I don't want to. Now I feel like it's like the what's that shit?
So-
What's it-
No, Hatch,
Reddit's
I
the
want you
stuff
to.
Yeah, I co-signed that, Brandon.
It sounds like the shit from like you guys make it sound like the thing from Doctor Strange. What was that? The book? Damn it, dude. What was it called? Where it's like the dark
Necronomicon
book.
or something
It
like
was
that.
like the Darkness book or
The
something.
Dark
That
Arts?
Scarlet Witch read or whatever. That's what you guys make it seem
Dude,
like.
you lost me.
That's
I
what-
never saw that fucking movie. I haven't watched a Marvel movie in
Marvel
ages.
sucks now, bro. Marvel sucks. That was like the last one I've ever seen. That one was so bad, but I don't know what the fuck it's called, but it's like a book of darkness, and that's what you guys make 4chan sound like.
Are we wrong? Like, other people have been on 4chan? Like, call it off in the comments. Yeah, it's one of the last true free places on the internet. That's about the best way to put it.
Oh,
You know what, listeners, if you got links, go send it over to Hatch. Just start sending links over to Hatch. Get him into it. We don't care if he doesn't want to do it. We want him to do it.
No, I want to do it. I want to do it.
We got a full-on black pill, our co-host over here.
All right.
Holy black pill! I only heard about the red
you got
and
a
blue,
lot to
bro.
learn
What is
about the
happening,
internet.
bro? I feel like I'm so behind. I feel like now I only know like 2008 Weird Al Yankovic now. You guys make it seem like
Hatch is like, hey, have you guys heard of this thing where you send people the YouTube video of Rick Astley doing his song? Have you guys heard this? It's like a thing people are doing on the internet. That's kind of what you sound like right now, Hatch.
I think they call it a roll rick or something.
A roll rick. Yeah, I think that's the term.
I remember that stuff back in the day. That's like a YouTube classic.
It was kind of the same time period.
Bro. Guy never got royalties for that.
We never got royalties. Also, I've seen that link enough times I can identify the Rickroll link if I just see it, if that makes sense. Like, I memorize the capitalized Q that goes about midway through the Q, and then there's like a couple M's after it. That's just, when you're on the internet enough, you got to know if you're going to click on a Rickroll link.
Sounds like you've been a victim of the Rick rolling a couple times.
I mean, yeah, dude. Obviously, you act like you haven't. That's what happens on the internet.
I didn't know. I always thought that. I didn't know that it was just one single link that always referenced you to Rickroll.
Well, so that's how internet web pages work. You use a link which goes to a certain part of a server, and that link stays the same. So that way, anytime anyone puts that link in, it goes to the same part of a server. We're teaching you today, Hatch.
No, I always thought it was like a separate video every single time.
No, it's just the main Rick Astley.
There's 90 million Rick rolls just.
That's what I thought,
on
dude.
the internet.
That's what I thought.
That's what makes it the best, is that it's the original video every time. Never gonna give you up,
dude.
Never gonna let you down.
I'm not even gonna lie. I have that on my playlist because I don't know why. Every time it comes up, I just like for the first 2 seconds, I'm like, all right, I got Rickrolled next.
He's like, this is my own Rick roll.
I was gonna say Hatch self-owns himself.
I just like hearing the first like 5 seconds of it. I don't know what it is.
Da-na-na, da-na-na.
Yep.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you. Do I just Rickroll the audience right now? Just drop that in. Get us DMCA'd.
Oh, I mean, would they even really get us for that? I feel like there's been like thousands.
No,
of videos.
100%. Music, the AI bot is very good at catching music on YouTube. Doesn't matter how long it is or where you put it in. They'll find you and they'll come for you.
Wow.
Speaking of like dumb copyright stuff, do you guys know Channel 5? Have you guys ever seen internet content from him? So I'm pretty sure the guy's name is Andrew Callahan, or it's something along those lines. But
is this a YouTuber?
Yeah, he used to run the channel All Gas No Brakes back in the day. That was like his first real big thing. But he's
one more time.
Channel 5 is what it's called now.
5.
But he's a I would say the best way to put him now is he's a pretty serious journalist. He's like a documentary filmmaker, a journalist, and he actually just did a really good video about the Las Vegas tunnels. So this is obviously something that's been talked about a lot, but he really went into depth and got a lot of like good interviews, got a lot of good stories about it. And the local Fox representative, like in Las Vegas, copyright struck him.
Yeah, I'm looking at that right now, actually.
Yep. And so they weren't, they're kind of like trying to shut down and censor his story. So I've actually, because of that, I said, fuck it, I'm becoming a Patreon for this guy. If you watch any of his content, it's really well done, and it's very good journalism from the sense that he's asking people questions and letting them answer it, and not just taking their words and then trying to put it to whatever opinion he thinks. The other one that he did, and it's on his Patreon, it's exclusive over there right now, is he went to a DARE conference. Do you guys remember DARE from back in the day?
Is that the fucking like the don't do drugs one?
DARE is coming back. DARE has been refunded, and it is coming back and going to talk to the youth of America and tell them that marijuana is going to kill them. So that's the whole thing. He went into the conference and did a really good job. He talked to like the president, some of the higher up people. Do you guys remember Retro Bill? Did you guys ever see that in your DARE training? Because I remember like first couple of years of elementary school, we had DARE.
No, it like my older sisters went through it all. By the time I got of age to do it, it was gone out of our school.
Damn. So I guess my school district was like holding on to it for dear life because we did it for a couple of years into the 2000s. But essentially, no, Dare was shut down in like the late 90s because they were spending like $700 million a year on it, and kids were doing drugs more. And it was like, wait, this isn't working, guys. What are we doing here?
Sounds fine.
So yeah, I mean, they're bringing it back, and they're like talking about, new things and new epidemics and all this stuff. So it was a really well done video. That's actually locked behind on their Patreon, so you do have to sign up for that if you want to check that out. But Channel 5 in general, they do some really great just journalism, stuff that you don't see in modern mainstream media nowadays. And so yeah, it's really refreshing. But I wanted to bring that up because fuck Fox 5. They're trying to shut down the people actually doing real stories.
I'm a little confused at how can who the mayor or who was it from Las Vegas?
So Fox 5, it's their Fox affiliate. So you know how we have like Fox 40 in Sacramento? Essentially it's them, but in Vegas. He used a 10-second clip from one of their broadcasts.
Oh God.
Well, but here's the thing. He did a response video to this, and he literally broke out the law from the Supreme Court stating how what he did was not in violation of any copyright laws. And he has started to file a countersuit and move kind of back against them. But if you want to see the tunnel video, it is on his Patreon still. Obviously, it's been taken down off of YouTube, but he has a lot of other great documentaries on there. He went to San Francisco, talked to a lot of the guys who are bipping and who are stealing shit and kind of the whole craziness in San Francisco. He did one on Philly. He's done a lot of great content so far this year, and it's definitely someone who I think deserves to have his name out there more. But yeah,
some of these look like they're just funny as shit, dude. Not gonna lie, like some of these thumbnails that I'm looking at, it's like these stories. Some of the people that he meets are probably borderline insane or genius. Depends on the way you look at it.
Yeah,
the war in Ukraine,
and
Does he go to Ukraine?
I'm pretty sure he did.
That's fucking awesome.
One of the other I think the best thing about his style of content is he doesn't like I said, he doesn't try to put his opinion out there. He just shows you what the people say, if that makes sense. So it's like he'll interview someone, he'll interview anyone. Like he has
it's
no
not his
fear.
opinion, it's everybody else's.
Exactly, and that's kind of what is so powerful about it, because it's like, all right, you can hear this guy's opinion versus this guy's opinion. In the Dare one, it was funny. There was the Dare student of the year, and she's 20 years old, and she's like, drugs are bad, they're kill people, all drugs, and it's just funny to hear that countered versus him yeah, sometimes you can smoke weed, it's cool. No one really cares. Don't let it ruin your life, don't let it make you lazy, but all right, if you're gonna drink every now and then, you can smoke a joint, that's fine. But yeah, just very good content. There's like I said, Channel 5's got a lot of videos on there that you can go back and see if you haven't seen any of his stuff before. But that was a pretty big kind of news thing that came up. It was the whole shutdown and how they try to censor the man.
Dude, that is the Vegas tunnels, dude. That shit is crazy if you think about it, bro.
Well, and
isn't it if they open the floodgates or whatever, dude, hella people would die or something like that?
That was literally the news clip, was because it was during one of the rains, and one of the guys that he interviewed actually got caught in the tunnels and had a rescue mission to get him out and all this stuff. I don't want to go into it too much in case people want to check it out themselves, but it's fascinating. The other funny thing to me is there's actually a character in that video, Glenn, who I've actually seen in other videos before. Tommy G is another one of these guys who's doing a lot of good YouTube journalism, kind of going into inner cities and other random places and just letting people kind of talk about what their experiences are and stuff like that. And so Glenn appeared in his video a year and a half ago, and he's still living down there, and he's still dealing with everything. And so it was kind of cool almost to oh man, how you doing? Oh shit, Glenn, he's still alive, that's cool.
Jesus.
So what I'm hearing, go ahead, Brandon.
No, go ahead, Greg.
So what I'm hearing is that dude that had to get the rescue mission failed his Indiana Jones application. He also held
there was like some hole that he like found like a perch to like put his arms in and like hold on, and he held his wife and their like 2 cats for 28 hours before they were able to get him out of there. So like,
She's got 4 arms of fucking steel, bro. Holy shit.
yeah,
That's crackhead
the
strength.
dude's exactly
This guy crackhead.
meth head.
This guy crackhead.
But the dude's name was Boxer. That's his street nickname, because you know everyone's got gamer
shit.
tags. And so
Call me the Hatchet.
he's kind of the leader of that tunnel group and all this stuff. But it's the same tunnel that Mickey has talked about on like PTG and a couple other spots where, you know, he's gone down. It's right by like Caesar's Palace, and it's just a crazy story, because you see all the stuff that's going on in Vegas, and then right below the street there's like all these homeless people who are just trying to survive.
Brando, I know what we're doing when we go back.
Next
yeah.
year.
Losing all your money and joining
Oh
them.
yeah. Amen, brother.
I mean, you're going there to play a paintball tournament. You're already losing money. That's just from square one.
Sadly, but you're so right. But it's okay.
Did you ever visit there, Ryan, when you lived there?
No, I didn't even know about the tunnels, really. This is something that like has really been kind of popping up in media in like the last couple of years. And so when I left in 2020, so yeah, it just wasn't heard of all that much yet. I will say, if you're gonna go there, be respectful, you know, like don't, and I'm not talking to you guys, but just anyone out there, like, don't just show up and start like invading people's space, because like that's how you'll get people pissed off and start causing problems. But you know, if you want to go there and kind of, you know, give some things out and help people out, they'll definitely appreciate any help.
We're gonna give out socks, Brando. That's what we're gonna give out.
I got some with holes in them. Yeah, I could give them this.
Oh hell
God damn it.
Hell yeah. With some holy socks, you're getting blessed.
But, and I think the other thing that's cool with Andrew's video is, so like the first 45 minutes to 50 minutes is him really like he spent a night in the tunnels with the people, and like kind of, you know, was really in, you know, kind of like behind enemy lines, like he was there with them,
Put himself in their shoes.
And then for the last half of the video, they actually went to a nonprofit organization called Shine a Light, which is a Vegas nonprofit that focuses on like people who live in the tunnels and people who are down there, and trying to get them, you know, not just like physical help like clothing and stuff like that, but also like mental support,
housing and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, and a lot of them are, you know, they're drug addicts of some type, so trying to help them with recovery programs and things like that. But it was a very interesting kind of like difference almost, in like, you know, showing kind of what the reality is, and then also showing like, because the dude who runs Shine a Light, he used to live down there himself. Like that's, you know, he spent a couple of years down there, and now he's kind of turned his life around and been like, hey, I'm gonna help these people, you know, and try to do what I can to help. But, you know, he brings up a lot of times, he's like, they have to help themselves first, you know, like you can do so much, you can be there, you can show them support, but they're not gonna come out of there until they're ready to.
Sounds like the French catacombs, bro.
Now,
kind of
Greg,
a little bit.
Great. How much would it take? How much money would it take for you to go down and live in the tunnels for 3 months during flood season, though?
Do I get a floaty?
You get the arm floaties. That's it.
Damn, so horrible balance in the water.
Well, I'm fat, so that might actually balance it out. So
That's a good point. You got a lot of buoyancy down here, so as long as you can got some to like kind of hold you up,
I'll be like,
Oh, so you're good.
floating down the river.
other ones are just fucking whizzing by me. I don't know, I'm just chilling.
Just relax, bro. It'll be good.
Until we get to the drain, I'll be good.
How much money though? How much money?
For 3 months.
3 months is a long time, dude. And it must be, dude. I bet it's brutal.
Hold on.
It's not safe. It's not like you're fighting for survival down there. It's kind of back to an animalistic type of thing.
And
We'll see. Hold on. I need to calculate how much I make now.
Okay.
Or
see,
I like he's really giving this thought. This is what I appreciate about Greg.
Damn straight. It's your animalistic instincts kick down there. So you could go down there and you could be the king too. You know.
You'd have to fight Boxer.
You could go down.
You have to fight Boxer for that.
Leader.
Boxer's the king currently. So if you can take him on,
you get a little
what Boxer looks like. But you know what?
reasonable.
5K. What?
5K.
That's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy. 5K.
I think we were all expecting a higher number. Like,
All right. No,
we can do this. Wait, Brandon.
No takesy backsies.
Yeah, 5K. Let's get the Patreon
5K.
on board. Let's get a GoFundMe set up.
Absolutely. By the first event next year, when we go back to Vegas, if we get 5K,
Greg's gonna.
Nice.
But we have to give him a GoPro and a light, so he's got to vlog during the time. He's got to make some content
lighter.
to help us
No.
recoup.
only a lighter.
The
Not a
lighter's gonna
flashlight,
get
a lighter.
stolen. Lighter's gonna get
Holy
taken.
shit,
That's a
dude.
valuable thing down there.
Keep it close.
Keep it
It'd
close.
be like the Blair Witch Project down there.
I mean, a lighter's used as a weapon. I mean, I don't know how.
Hell yeah, heat up their spoons, brother.
No, I mean, that's how you make friends.
I will say it's funny because they point this out in the documentary. They've started to kind of like kick people like, because obviously, okay, they do drugs. That's like something it was talked about in the documentary.
Okay.
Meth was like a lot of their kind of preferred choice drug,
Yep.
but they all were like, fuck fentanyl. They all were like, if you do fentanyl, we kick you out. Like we do not want that to be in our
Damn, you know you're
tunnels.
fucked up if you're getting kicked out by other drug addicts, bro.
Exactly.
You know you are fucked up.
And Andrew, even like one of his quotes in it is like, it's like a drug is crazy when meth is almost the like safe choice. And I'm using air quotes, audio people, because still don't fucking do meth. It's not good for you. It's gonna fuck up your life.
Nah, remember those commercials we talked about a couple episodes ago? Not even once.
Yeah, exactly. But the fucking like, so that was crazy to me that they were like, nah, we don't fuck with fentanyl. Like that's killing people out here. Like fuck that shit. So even drug addicts hate fentanyl. That should tell you how bad of a thing that is.
That's scary, bro.
Yeah, you save that for the inner cities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For all the Voldemorts, right?
Yeah.
Dude, there's like there's a fentanyl poster. Like I drive past it when I go to work. It's a billboard, and it's like a fucking generic ass kid, fucking little Timmy, right? Then it's shows like a body bag, and it's like this could be you. This could be your child on fentanyl, and it's like, oh god, bro.
Well,
Skill issue.
Shit must be a serious thing in Fresno, bro.
Well, I will say, because like, all right, like we talked about with Dare, some of the problems where Dare failed is that essentially they were trying to say like every drug will kill you instantly. And what happened is then kids started, experimenting with drugs, and they're like, well, I didn't die. So were they like being real? Like, maybe they smoked weed or something, and they're like, oh, this wasn't that bad. All right, let's go try something harder. Is it real what they were telling us? No, fentanyl is that fucking real. Like it will fucking kill you. Like it is not to be fucked around with or played around with in any way, shape, or form. And I'm not saying do other drugs, but it is a fucking real problem.
I remember my friend's dad who was a cop. He told me if you like weed turns you gay. If you smoke weed, it turns you gay. So it's like, holy shit, there's no fucking way I'm doing
That's
that
why you
shit.
started smoking it. Oh.
Yup.
It goes both ways, Yeah.
Yep. I gotta try it, bro. I gotta see if it works.
Gotta give me some of that, brother. So yeah, no, it is crazy, all that stuff. But yeah, going back to Channel 5, go check out his stuff, kind of support him. He was definitely someone I wanted to give a shout out to tonight to our little audience, because I think
That's a crazy one.
he's doing great shit. That's just it's good journalism. It's not an opinion. It's not him trying to push a subject. It's just he goes out in the world and he lets people tell their story, and then he kind of puts that story in a nice, neat little package.
I like watching that stuff. Like I guess I like watching inner city interviews. Or like
Tommy G, that was what I was bringing. He's another one who does that.
You ever seen when you show Magic in the Hood? You ever seen those videos?
It's a good one.
That shit's fucking magical, bro. When they're like doing like fucking, they like steal their watch off their wrist with like by obviously distracting with cards. Like, oh look what I got. They're like, oh, they're going fucking crazy.
Well, I will say that's so like David Blaine used to have like a couple video series where he'd do like street magic.
Yep.
I'm sorry, this may sound racist, but if there was a crowd of white people, they wouldn't care, really. They'd be like, oh, that's cool. Like, oh, shit, wow, he did a trick. If there was a group of black people, they ran away. They were like, oh, my God. Like, they were freaking out. And it does happen. I don't know why, but it does seem to be that, that community just really freaks out with magic.
Or there's a white man out of nowhere just deciding to do magic and shit in where they are, where they don't see many of him and he's doing weird shit?
Voodoo.
Yeah.
How many magicians do you see in downtown Chicago? You know, it's south side of Chicago. Not many.
No, that's a good point. You see a lot of dead people.
I mean, you see a lot because bodies disappear. But,
that's true. I was kind of going the same place. Yeah, the homicide rate's pretty fucking high there.
I should learn like a simple magic trick that I can just get people with.
Yeah, then you get shot.
Oh shit.
You gotta learn some. Yeah, I was gonna say the thumb one's pretty good. Do some sleight of hand magic, maybe. I will say, Hatch, if a guy like you comes up to me and steals my watch, I'm drawing down. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, man?
The thing is, right, is I feel like, I mean, me personally, I feel like I would definitely feel someone grabbing onto my wrist, taking my watch. But that's just me.
You would think so, right?
Yeah, I mean, you would think so, right? Obviously, I haven't had my watch, anything stolen like that.
See, but here's the thing. Here's what you and this is the kind of not science, but it's the reason why sleight of hand stuff like that works. It's because the brain can only detect a certain amount of things. So if you overflow someone's brain with, all right, look at this card. Now look at this. Now look at me in the eyes. Now do this. What is this number right here? Now they're thinking, and you literally don't feel like that watch being taken off your hand. And especially if it's someone who's like very good and quick at doing it, you'll never notice. And everyone says, oh, I would know. I would tell. No, you won't, because that's how the human brain works. It's easy to trick.
All right, you guys, the year of 2024, you guys got to try to trick someone to get it on getting my watch. I'll wear a watch now.
Dude, we gotta find someone. There's a guy I've seen on Instagram. He does like card tricks, and he's very good at manipulating cards. And so yeah, we'll have to like bring him in and try to full hatch one of these days.
Oh, I'm so down, dude. I won't even look him up.
There was a day at Capitol Edge. I think we were just playing rec ball. I just went out there with Michelle and I think my nephew, maybe, I don't know. We were playing rec ball. One of the guys that I've seen down here at Capitol Edge and in Modesto, just like, you know, I knew of him. We talked and he's like, hey, you want to see some magic? And yeah, he's sitting there and he's like doing fucking card tricks and everything. I'm like, I don't fucking get that. Okay, I don't know. I just don't. It's not magic, but I don't understand how you got that there.
False shuffling.
False shuffle is one of the coolest tricks, because essentially it looks like they're just mixing cards randomly, and then all of a sudden they're like ace, 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 and you're like, what the fuck? Like, how did you even do that?
He got my card that I pulled out of his deck, folded like 4 different times in a little like matchbox that he had.
Did you have you sign it too? And
no, he didn't have me sign it actually.
Okay, no, so it could have been a different card. Yep, that it could have been a preloaded card, and he gave you the choice of free will. Yep.
He gave me the deck afterwards, and I'm like, there's no fucking card in here. That's the goddamn card. You bitch. Fooled me.
Yeah, he did. And that's another thing with Magic. A lot of the times they already know, like, they force you to pick a card, so you think in free will that you're like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna grab this card. They made you grab that card, and I don't understand it, but somehow with psychology,
I know that they're trying to make me that, so I'll be like, all right, I gotta pick.
But that may be what they're trying to do. They may pick up on your skepticism and try to force you. Oh, is that really the card you want? Do you want to pick another one? And then okay, I'll pick another one, and then that's the one they really wanted. Like, it's. Dude, some of my like favorite magicians, Penn and Teller, because they do a really good job of like explaining magic too. And what's crazy, they'll literally tell you how they're doing a trick while they're doing it, and you're still like, what the fuck? Like, how did you make that happen? It makes no sense.
Fluid.
There was one where they admitted, like, we don't know how you did that, because they have that show, right?
Fool us, yeah.
Yeah,
there's been a more than one, but there's been a lot of guys on there that they've been like, we don't know, bro. Like, you're gonna teach us backstage because we want to know what you just did.
That's crazy. I don't know.
There was one with like bills or something. Was one of them. Like, we know how the trick is done, but you've pulled it off so seamlessly, we can't find how you actually did it.
Well, and that's the funny thing too with Fool Us. That's the show we're talking about. There'll be a couple times where like they have an idea and they'll use like coded speak almost. They'll be like, well, you know, this one guy, right? And you can see the magician on stage be like, I know what you're talking about, but it's not that. And they're like, what? It's not that? It's funny because it's a whole like world and language that none of us here would ever understand, and most of the general public, public never will either.
Public.
You're talking about
I got it
sorcery
eventually.
talk? They're talking in,
Thank you,
in
though, Greg.
sorcerer's tongue.
Yeah, something like that. In
Gotcha,
parcel
okay.
tongue, right?
Oh,
Harry
shit,
Potter.
dude. Harry Potter.
Another thing I wanted to move on tonight, we'll jump away from content recommendations, all that stuff a little bit. I wanted to get your guys' thoughts about Seeple reffing, because I know you guys maybe had a story or two from that. We weren't able to go into last week because we had an amazing time with our guest Joe Baird. If you haven't watched that episode, please go check it out. It was one of our best episodes to date, in my opinion. But we didn't get to this last week, so we'll do it this week. Seeple reffing, how did Seeple go for you guys?
For me and Brando, dude, it went like honestly flawlessly. We had like we were doing such good calls. We had radios all around, so we were able to, if we ever thought and we like had a doubt, we were able to radio across the field and be like, "Yo, go check that guy." Right?
Yeah.
Send a guy to go in and like really scour him. Right? So, not very many missed calls, I would say. Kid, I'm not gonna say his name, but fucking face flopped into the snake and his fucking mask fell off, and I am like obviously I'm watching him, and it took me a full second. I go, oh fuck, and I immediately I'm like fucking dolphin dive right on his shit like it's Black Ops 2, and then here comes Caden dogpiling on me, then here comes Cedar dogpiling on me, and then underneath all of these other dudes I'm like radioing, I'm like, yo, stop the game, and underneath this whole pile of people I can hear the kid, he goes, fucking chin strap didn't do shit. right underneath the dog pile of all these people.
He was buckled up for safety. It just didn't fucking matter.
Yes, but so the hard part is when you truly do go face first, it's a little hard. Like I remember seeing little Logan lose his mask a couple times. That was funny.
Yeah, Logan lost his out of that Excel.
Very serious.
It's because like if you hit the bottom of the mask and kind of get that like forward momentum, then the strap just comes right off. Like because it's not if it's more so if you pull up on the mask, that's where like the chin strap comes to help.
Or it's like especially where the problem with people who high strap like way too high, right? Because it looks sick, right?
It does.
That's where it gets me, dude. That's where it gets me because it's like when it gets that little bit of grip on the very top, and then it goes whoop, comes right off.
And then
forward.
it just comes.
At that point, the chin strap ain't doing shit at that point.
Yeah.
Right? At that point, you need a full helmet, but we ain't never going to full helmets. That'd be crazy.
The Flex 8 full protection mask.
I used to have one of those back in the day.
You did? You actually wore the full helmet?
Yep. I was too scared. I was way too scared.
Look how far you've come, bro.
Yeah. Now I'm like.
Now you're trying to go shoot people in the head.
Yeah. I always have been, but I was just too scared to take it. But now I have no problem.
Okay, that's a little fucked up, bro. You can't be dishing it out if you can't take it yourself.
But now I learned, right? Now I was a kid growing up into a man now, so I can dish it out and I can take it.
Just absolutely no fear. Well, shit. I mean, he's good, right? Like no injuries or anything. You guys were able to get in time and cover him up and make sure you're safe.
Thank God, dude, because it's like, dude, it was insane because as soon as I go in, right before Kate even got on me, I caught a heater right to my butt cheek, and I was like, "Holy shit! Thank God I was on his ass because it could have been his eye."
Yeah, no, for sure. There was at least paint coming in, and that's not good. We saw that at Vegas. Keith DeVitt lost his mask. Shout out to the Wroten crew out there. They were on him within a second, but yeah, that could have been a whole lot worse. As any time a guy goes blind.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Brando? How were your stories, bro? How we were on the Superior field.
Most of us did have radios. I had a radio. The two guys across from me did not have radios, so that fucking sucked.
Rookies.
Sometimes. But I mean, you had a radio next to them. I could radio you to have them check in, but just doing the hand signals because I got used to doing the radio, man. I fucking love the radios. God damn it.
They're good, dude.
Where were these last year or 2 years ago?
They really help for like ref communication. And this is why, if you guys ever hear like in the background of some of my reels, you'll hear like
radio's going crazy.
Yeah, it's because the refs are constantly talking to each other. You know, Ahau, who's up in the tower, he has a really high kind of point of view, so he can see a lot of stuff, but he can't go and check it. He's stuck in a tower, so he'll then radio to one of his refs, be like, hey guys, go check that guy and, you know, the Dorito real quick, you know, check his arm. But it does help just give that like cross field communication to where you can go and try to grab someone out real quick.
Yeah. Even in like assessing penalties, you know, someone goes in and checking someone and like if Hatch sees something, maybe a break, and he goes in to go check that person, and I just see that player shot another player on the other team, and I, you know, radio, hey, if he's hit, that's a major. He just shot someone. So like that's always nice, you know, getting the correct calls. And I like talking shit on it. I don't know. It's fun. Yeah. Our field, we talk on the radios. We talk shit.
Dude, the other field was lame, but they didn't say shit.
So I gotta bring this up because this is definitely, whenever there's a radio system, people are talking shit. It's just a common in life. But I know we talked last week about, you know, the dance competition stuff that I used to be involved with. After that, one of my first jobs in production was working with one of the dance competitions as their like photographer and videographer. I did a lot of their media content. There would be times when I'd be up in the booth and, you know, we'd have our clear comm system so we could jump on so the stage manager can talk to us, you know, so we can keep the show running and all that stuff. We would just be talking endless shit about these kids on stage because all of us used to dance ourselves. So we're just like, God, these kids suck. What are these kids doing? God damn it. Like, what? You're wasting your money right now. Like, and
damn,
that's the truth. That's the reality. That's, you know, we're bored. We're sitting there for 4 hours during a set. You know, you're locked in. You don't get to go anywhere. So yeah, you start talking shit with everyone else.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. There's some where we do that where like, a guy like fucking barrel roll front flips. I'm like, do you guys just see that shit?
It's probably wiping a hit.
Yep. But what's up, Greg? You got any funny interactions with refs while you're doing your thing?
Nope, I stay in the pits.
Yeah, Greg, actually, I've never seen Greg. One time in my life, I've seen Greg be on a paintball field to film paintball, and that was actually at MECX. And the main reason, I think, was because all the rest of the media was playing the event. So he jumped on the camera to get some footage of us, and there's actually a reel on my channel of me playing during the night ball that Greg shot. And you can hear Greg in that cussing me out for coming and getting near him because then paint was coming in. But yeah, no, Greg's, you know, yeah, he stays in the pits, and you get some great stuff in there. Your stuff's like, I've seen some of the stuff from the Vegas event. It's, I mean, dude, you haven't used cameras for that long, but like you can see the skills starting to develop and grow.
Yeah, I still have not watched any of that.
How have I seen your footage and you haven't?
Yeah, that's the thing. It gets sent to them, or I film it. Don't remember what happens.
Just black out.
Easter eggs in there. Yeah.
For Easter eggs. Ooh.
Yeah. It's pretty much for like Ryan or Fitz. Like when I'm filming, like I'll just end up like zooming in on just someone's face just for like 10-20 seconds while they're doing something, like how Dirty Stu got his little like reel on Instagram of him picking his nose, because like I just kept the camera on him and he just went knuckle deep and just
sometimes, you know, you got to get up in there, you got to clear the back cave out.
But yeah, absolutely, bro. If you don't pick your nose, you're weird.
Yeah, no.
That's a stand.
I do ICPLs though, or like we're on the field for one ICPL Chicago because that's the only one we went to. If you've seen GP or Greg Pauly fall in the Lone Wolf video, you're welcome. Ooh. I followed them.
No way.
Took a tumble.
Oh, yeah.
So the raw footage for Lone Wolf, which one was I watching yesterday? I think it was the finals I was watching yesterday. So all the pit footage was you, or
it was?
Are you talking about the Dynasty versus like Red Legion one?
It might have been that one then.
Yeah, they haven't put up the finals one yet. I know Rye spliced together a big kind of master cut of the Red Legion Dynasty game. But yeah,
no, if it's Dynasty pits, it's mine 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay.
No, Greg gets all that good coverage that we don't get because we're getting roasted on the fucking field trying to make these guys look like gods.
Yeah, like
then
real men.
I want to air out my gripe right now for some of
Let
you
it
that
go,
are out
brother.
there. When I'm sitting in the pit like the whole time, like getting ready, like, and some of you guys end up like going in front of me because I'm like, okay, cool, I got a 15 to 35, and you're just sitting there and you just jump in from the field like after, and I'm already sitting there and you're getting my shot. Oh, wait, I need to word this correctly.
Yeah, baby.
This man
Before I
caught himself for
continue.
YouTube TOS.
No,
And
for
I will
Alex.
say, for people who don't know cameras, a 15 to 35, it's a very wide angle camera lens, so it's capturing like a very, a lot more of the scene than like a tighter lens, like a 70 to 200 or something like that would do.
So think about like your camera or your phone, like your phone camera. When you go from like a 1x to a 0.5, that's pretty much what I'm shooting at is the 0.5. If you're thinking about your phone camera,
Hatch wouldn't know what this is because he's a little Android boy over there.
No, I'm an iPhone. I've been iPhone for a while now, bro.
Oh, you finally got an iPhone? Goddamn, I didn't know about that.
It's been like a year now, bro.
Whatever.
It's been a while.
You're still green text in my mind, so that's all I remember.
Not even, bro. I finally switched, bro. I finally switched. I don't understand. I need to take like a fucking learn my iPhone class or something because I'm an old timer about it.
Dude, it's gonna be Hatch
made
in
for
there with like
toddlers.
60-year-olds just trying to learn about their new iOS device.
No, but I am learning that's let me tell you, Ryan, ever since I got my iPhone, I got way better at making memes. I'll tell you that.
That's true. You made a fire one from reffing Seapool and you never posted it.
I didn't post it. I got too insecure, not gonna lie. I'll post it tomorrow. I got
You should
insecure.
post it. It was a good one. People
It is a good
will
one.
enjoy it
I'll
out there.
Are you a gamer? You're a gamer for sure, right, Greg?
yeah, I say gamer words. Yeah.
All right, sweet.
That's not what he's asking, but it's okay.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna drop it in whatever the fuck we're in right now, whatever call we're in right now. I'm gonna drop one. I'm gonna drop the photo in.
There
Let me
you
know
go.
What you think about this one.
And actually, I mean, it's a Halo reference. That was another thing that I wanted to talk about tonight. I know I sent it to the group chat, but did you guys see that video of a real functioning BR-55 from Halo?
I did. That was sick. That is so sick.
Yeah, so it was kind of an April Fool's joke, but a gun YouTuber who goes by the name Garantham, he had a dude who made a real BR. So like it shoots 5.56 cartridge. Like it is a real functioning firearm that looks like the BR from Halo. One of the cool features is the magazine actually connects to the gun, so it can show like round count. So it can actually count down like how many rounds you have in it, which is
badass.
fire. If you guys haven't seen the video, it's on Grantham's channel. Go check it out. It's really fucking good. They do a really good
features now,
job.
bro.
But and even just past like the gun itself, the what's the right word, like the kind of skit they did for it was really well done. But yeah, man, I mean, Hatch, what did you think of that video? Because I know you're the huge Halo guy.
Right, I thought that was sick, and I think that it almost makes it to where it's like, dude, the fucking UNSC is developing as we fucking speak right now. It's just starting out as SpaceX. Just wait till they do a brand change.
We already have the Space Force. That's the start of it.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Space Force. Space Force.
Space Force,
rebrand to
SpaceX,
UNSC.
same shit.
But you know what? This is a pretty good time. We're talking about Halo, right? So I actually got a new mask crafted for me, a new colorway that is also a Halo reference, right? So I'll drop those pictures in the cord right now for you boys. But I definitely think they're pretty sick.
I'll throw them up on screen. But here,
Brando, you're lame.
I'll put them up now. So audience, if you recognize them, good for you. You get extra bonus points. But Hatch will he'll explain what it actually is in a couple seconds if you don't get the reference.
Here we go, right? So I've always been a fan of Halo, and playing Halo Reach back in the day when it was super nostalgic for me. So I thought one armor that looked so cool was like the character like Kat, like her like baby blue and like chrome armor. I always thought that was like so sick. So I thought that design was going to be sick, and so that's what I had it. That's what I had it designed by. So I'm dropping some of those pictures in the Discord. Let me know.
Just
what you
drop them
think.
in earlier. You didn't have to wait that long. But yeah,
I was looking for it for the final.
Oh, you're good. But yeah, those will be up on screen for you guys watching at home. This is also the follow up to your last year's Halo mask, which I feel like really kind of. That was your brand last year. Like a lot of people started to recognize you because of the Master Chief mask. So you got another one coming up for this season, dude. Yep. I really like that because the smoke gray bottom like already kind of gives that blue tint. So I know Paul did a dye job on it, so I'm guessing he like added some to that.
Yep. So we have some pretty DMG semi-pros can have some pretty sick custom masks this year. I do know that there's a handful of guys that have some dope stuff releasing from Skull Headwear for sure.
Well, I feel like it is cool to see all the customization that's happening in paintball. I will say, like, the couple points I filmed of Leverage, those guys have some of the coolest Flex 8 frames I've ever fucking seen, because all of them are different individual. They've all got these crazy ass parts that are super rare on them. So it is really cool to see you guys start to do this with KLRs, which are, you know, essentially, or an SL. Is it SLR now, or is KLR?
Yeah, SLR. I wasn't gonna correct, but I see what you're saying.
I got you. Yeah, but you know, HK's masks are more kind of generic, if that makes sense. Like, there's not a lot of customization options you see. Like, it's not like JT's.
And we want to put that flair.
JT's have this huge aftermarket of, you know, custom pins, custom bottoms, custom soft ears, like all this stuff. So it is really cool to see, you know, yeah, you guys are starting to, you know, branch out and
we were the first ones. We were the first ones that made a unique SLR, right? We were the first ones, and you know, I think it's kind of cool, you know, being the quote unquote, I guess, trendsetters. So, you know, if you really want, you know, hit up Skull Headwear, see what he'll do for you, ask him about it. And
Paul's a wizard when it comes to like custom pieces like this, like, you know, headgear, you know, dye jobs, stuff like this. He does a great job.
I agree. And so, you know, you're going to be seeing me with I'm still debating. I think I need to put a visor on that bad boy no matter what,
you do,
because it looks cool.
The visor is also like, that's
Hatch.
Yeah,
right.
Hatch is a visor. Hatch wears a visor.
I'm just a visor guy, bro. I'm just a visor guy. Because it's like, okay,
what is wrong with you?
This is where it comes down to. Here's for the video viewers. See, say I'm playing in the morning. I'm like, damn, dude, the sun's in my eyes. Now I'm like, boom.
Damn, now I can't see my own lane I'm shooting.
I don't know,
Wild,
dude.
huh?
I'm telling you.
Maybe get a smoke lens. Something.
Greg, you're talking up the wrong tree right now. I've tried to talk to this man. It's because he feels like he's Master Chief when he has the visor on. That's literally where all this has started.
For sure. I was like, dude, this mask kind of looks like a Spartan, you know? I feel like it could kind of pass. So I was like, sheesh, might as well, you know, put the visor on that bad boy, see how it looks. And I feel like it just doesn't look as cool without the visor. I was giving Brando shit the entire tournament when he wasn't wearing one.
I will say I've been tempted to throw it on my flexes at times, because I think the JT visor can look kind of aggy depending on how you get it set up.
I agree.
Visors?
Come on, Greg.
Greg, you have a pink flex mask, all right? I don't want to hear anything.
Oh, so you guys have visors?
Oh yeah, you got your EVSs. I will say,
EVS not have a visor?
No. I don't think so. All the ones I own. Hold on. Well, actually, thank you, Rainey. Appreciate you, buddy.
Are you gonna go grab another one? Yeah. But it is funny how like
they don't have EVS. How do you play in the rain?
You cover something up.
Like this.
Something fell out.
Are you fucking shitting me?
I'm just good. This is just gonna sit here. I just got limited edition ones.
This man doesn't play.
That'll never see the field.
He doesn't go on the field, but he has some of the drippiest EVSs.
You know, I actually have a custom colored V-Force grills, but I don't even have a fucking lens in it, and I have it hanging up. But look at this thing.
Do I still have my grills? I don't know where my grills are.
Those are
teal and purple, you know what I'm saying?
Dude, grills were the shit. Like early 2010s in paintball, they were definitely the coolest Mac.
With the zombie strap.
Damn. That's fire.
We're just showing some special...
This is just show and tell time. Brandon, bring out the autococker. Bring it out.
Here we go. Oh my god, no way, he broke it already.
Wait,
what do we got here?
No, is that the original autococker that bought the name Iron Man?
Holy shit, dude. Can you tell that story for like the 50th time again?
I think Hatch is getting upset at that story. That's what we're learning.
I love the story. So you heard my reaction when Joe didn't know. I was like, Yins don't know about Brando's heritage, you know?
I get a kick out of it when you guys, like anyone on the team or anyone that knows, starts to go into it with someone that doesn't know, you know, and they're like, what? No, and they're looking for me for confirmation. I'm like, yeah,
it's my life, man. What do you want me to say? You know, I was just born into this, you know. It is what it is.
I own something a little older than that.
Let's see it.
Oh god, all right, Greg is serious show and tell time. We're stretching. One of the other things we could talk about during this, I know there was another ref story that you wanted to bring up, Brandon. Goddamn, Greg, just throwing shit. So you said polls. That is what you told me to write down. So
I'm so confused.
where does this lead?
I guess I already.
I guess we'll hold up a second. Greg just got back with his gun. All right, what's the specialty?
Oh my god.
Oh god, that's a 12-gram gun. That thing is old.
Yeah.
God damn.
That looks like a fucking Star Wars blaster that a stormtrooper would have in the original.
You said the
trilogy,
same thing about Verbal's marker.
Did I?
Yeah, you literally did. You said it looks like a Star Wars gun.
It looks like something that like Lego Padme would have.
Yeah, that's an old pump gun. What model is it?
No clue. I tried to ask Dresser and send him pictures. He's like, if maybe this one.
And John Dresser doesn't know.
Yeah, that should tell you a lot.
So yeah,
man, is that big old hole in the back of it? It looks like there's a hole in the back of it.
Well, so the top tube, yeah. So that top tube is where you'd load your paintballs, and then they would fall down into the breech. Which, as you would pull, that pump handle would move back, just like that. Thank you, Greg. And then the paintball would fall in. You'd push it back forward, and then the 12 gram would let you go off.
Stroke. That's like nothing, bro.
Does that say Sheridan on the side?
Is it a Sheridan?
I thought that was what I just saw.
Yeah, Sheridan.
Okay, yeah. So I
went to high school with a girl named Sheridan.
Paging Michael Baird. Paging Mike.
Michael Baird. We need your expertise.
Papa Iron Man.
But yeah, dude, that thing would have been so awkward to use because like there's no stock, there's no any of that. So you're essentially like kind of
you're going full CQB status,
holding
bro.
it. You
all
chop off the barrel.
Is that a Piranha? PMI Piranha? No.
I don't think it's a PMI.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe. No, that's a direct feed. Fuck, I don't know. Dad, call me after this. Let me know what gun that is.
Next week, like Wednesday next week, you're just gonna get a phone call. Like, well, so actually, that was designed and manufactured by this guy who, it was an interesting story because he got the design. Like, dude, I told Brandon about this. I went through and I wrote another page on the Bob Long script today, and I was listening through Mike's interview. Man likes to talk. And like it's all amazing info though, and that's what I love about it because it's not like he's yapping. No, he's telling you just a lot of history, and it comes out fast and furious. So yeah, that is kind of a kind of spoiler out there for people. I have started kind of getting back into that video and starting to get stuff done. I'm through the year 1997. That's what I finished up writing today. So, we still got 20 years of history that I have to write about. So we're getting through it short, as we can. Yeah, Bob's story is really long.
Paintball's been around a long time.
It really has, dude. Now that
my dad made the connection. He started playing paintball 40 years ago this year. Yeah.
Yeah, 85 or 84.
That is insane to think about.
84. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's also crazy that the 80s were 40 years ago, because like I remember a time when that was 20 years ago, and like I have memories of during that. And that's.
Do you remember that one episode when my math was off by like 10 years, and I was like, we're actually closer to fucking 2040 than we were. Remember when I said that like a long ass time ago?
Fuck.
Well, I mean, we are closer to 2040 than 2000.
Remind me.
I was like, we're closer to 2040 or some shit to like 1980 or some shit like that. But it was like way off.
No, but you're right in that we are closer to 2040.
Yeah. But I remember, when I said it back then, I said some numbers that were way wrong.
It's okay. You don't come to this show for fucking math calculations. And if you do, you're in the wrong place.
I agree. You know what? I got a question for something that you're in the right place for if we're down.
Well, I was gonna jump back to Brando's story about reffing.
Yes.
But I will say he has his earphone off and it looks like he's talking to his ex-girlfriend off camera. So
no, we're good. Oh my god, that's a lot of chocolate. Okay.
What the fuck?
So don't even get me started.
Did you just have a Jackie? Did she just bring you an ice cream on the show?
Pretty much.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Can I get another coffee too, babe? No, so polls. Yeah, we took polls. So, all right, sorry. This is Sepple, right? Sunday after the tournament's over, we have to stay and wash the fields. Half of us did it the day before, the other half do it Sunday. yeah, Hatch did it Saturday. So, and he has a 3-hour drive, so he left. He was one of the first ones that, like, once we were able to leave, he was gone. You know, the guys with the long drives go.
God damn, make me sound like a piece of shit, bro. I leave early.
No.
All right, bro.
No, no,
God,
no.
All right.
I'm just kidding.
God, you're so self-conscious about some things, Hatch.
So there was myself, our teammate Paul Stoller,
Clava.
Tall Paul.
Clava.
Skull.
AJ, who we talked about last week.
AJ loves his balls.
AJ loves his balls, and his
That is a
nasty
true
feet.
statement.
And then we had
Don't bring the feet back up.
both Evans. We had both
Medium
both
Evan
Evans.
and Evan Wong.
Medium Evan and New
Middleton.
Evan. Yeah. So it was the 5 of us, right? We're watching. We're kind of all next to each other, and AJ walks up and starts saying something about us amongst ourselves in our team. We should take polls on like each other. You know, who's most likely to this, who's most likely to be that.
So like
And
high
he goes,
school
like,
superlatives, like
pretty much, yeah. And he's like, you know, and like, all right, so here's the first one. Out of everyone on the team, who's most likely to have autism? And there's a pause. There's a pause.
Greg, you don't count in this, all right? We know it'd be you.
There's a pause, and I look up, and Paul and I make eye contact, and at the exact same time we go, Hatch. Yeah, Hatch. Yeah.
Hatch,
I'm telling you, dude.
you're the
good enough
definition of
music makes me feel
weaponized
like I'm-
autism, brother.
That's exactly what Cedar said. Cedar said, yeah, you just like you hear his music, his feet have to move.
I'm telling you, dude. I feel that shit in my blood.
I didn't hear a single thing you just said, Brandon.
I'm sorry. It was so fucking funny. Just reiterating what Hatch said. Was Cedar talked about Hatch. Because I told Cedar about this. He thought it was hilarious. How music just gets to Hatch. You know, he feels music. His feet just have to move, and now all of a sudden he's kind of doing his dance.
Gotta dance. It may not be good dancing like Ryan does. But,
I was
you know,
gonna
it's
say,
okay.
compared to me, where it's like I'm dancing for a reason. No, Hatch is just moving. He's feeling it. You know, he's getting in there. Ooh, he's feeling
doing
the
the
beat.
good old Hatch jig, if you will. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
the best way to put it. Speaking of the high school superlatives, did you guys get those in high school? Like when you were graduating, did you get like class vote
Yeah,
on those?
I was best dressed.
Best dress? Okay, that's a
Really?
good
Yeah.
one. That's a little shocking, but yeah, all
I
right.
was part, dude. Let me tell you, I was part of Clovis Best Dressed for like 5 years in a row.
Damn, bro, the fashion
Lucky.
style. All right.
All right.
What
Yeah,
was yours,
we're-
Brando?
We're gonna have to see pictures.
I agree.
Yeah. No, I didn't have any. I mean, I
You
wasn't
didn't get
nominated
one?
for shit. I flew under the radar. You know, I knew a lot of people, was friendly with a lot of people, and just flew under the radar.
Nice, yeah. The loner mindset. We love that. Greg, did you guys have that at your high school? Did you guys have like?
I'm with Bam Margera right now. Same thing. Just flew under the radar.
There's
Yeah.
worse people you could be, Brandon. All right. At least you're
I
not an '80s
suppose.
porn star.
Way worse.
I'd rather.
He's like Bam Margera era, like the show era. Bam. right?
Okay.
Not-
Okay. Not like current.
No, yeah.
Not
Okay.
current era. No.
That'll be in 20 years,
Even
Brandon.
20 years maybe.
Thank you. We're at the same place there, Greg. I was gonna bring up mine because we did ours at our high school. I got most likely to be a Jabberwocky, so which is hilarious because that ties into our story from last week. So if you don't get that reference, go check out last week's episode. But yeah, no, okay. You brought that up, and I wanted to get you guys' opinion. So did you guys do any other polls for the team, or was it just the most autistic?
That was the. I can't repeat the other one on the show.
Okay. All right. Good to know.
Yeah.
On that
yeah.
note, turn to the Patreon to hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, inside scoop. Jesus.
Look, you
for
guys see the
sure.
photo I just dropped?
I did.
Dude,
I was
it was-
gonna bring it up, but god damn it! Now I gotta add it to the show. All right.
It was honest. Okay.
the one in the
all
middle?
So when I first brought this up, I didn't see you. I saw the guy next to you, and I thought that was Ty. I thought that was.
No way you thought that was.
I'm gonna be
Just
honest.
fucking-
I had to search for a second, and then I was like, "Oh,
Same.
There's Hatch. So, Hatch, you're the
yeah,
guy
I don't
far
have- I don't
right.
have my long hair. I don't have a mustache, dude. I look way different than I did in high school, dude.
You are a different person, my guy.
I am a different person, bro. I look like a fucking realtor in that photo.
You're trying to sell me a house, like.
Yeah, straight up, dude.
Oh, shitty car insurance.
But were you that guy who showed up in a suit every day to school?
No,
Okay, thank God.
but I did dress typically not horrible.
That's good. I didn't give a fuck. I wore whatever the fuck was in my closet. I could care less
I think
about
it's
what
also,
I looked like.
I would just, I think the thing is confidence, dude. No matter what, as long you could be wearing like the ugliest shit ever, as
Gotta
long as
rock
you have
that
confidence
shit.
about wearing it, bro, dude, like people will be like, that's why some designer clothes are so ugly, bro, because people rock them with confidence.
Rock 'em with confidence, and then the label on the back is like, oh, this was $100,000 piece of shit. So yeah, it looks cool because I paid $100,000 for it. And it's like, no, it still looks shitty, but you're flexing on us. Brandon, what? Can you stop getting snacks during the show,
Dude,
brother?
sorry.
What is going on?
What is that? Is
Sorry.
that
He's grabbing snacks. I'm
is that actually? What is that, bro? Oh, dude, that is
The trolleys is good. What else has he got?
God.
And I have chips. Fuck, I'm gonna be camping out here now.
God damn, it's gonna be the
go,
loudest
dude.
second half of our show
I
we
have a
ever
mini
had.
fridge behind me. I swear to God.
Hey, mini fridge life, all right? That's important to have in the room.
Okay.
Water. I'll drink up.
Gallons of water.
People don't know, but behind this closet is in fact a mini fridge with a lot of gamer
Is Callie
fuel
in there tonight? Is Callie hanging out?
Fucking the cone of shame.
I was
dude.
gonna say she'll have the cone on.
Yeah,
he
she had her
rolls
fucking
back
cone
and
of
his
shame.
dog's just there. Love that.
Yep.
Love that little girl. Brandon, what did you just get? I saw something. What was that?
I got a white chocolate dipped Oreo, but she
Ew.
put way too much chocolate. So it's,
Fuck.
It looks like a bar of soap.
that's what I don't know. We'll see.
Take a bite. Mute your,
That'd
mute
be
your
really
mic.
funny
Take
if
a
we were
bite.
like, if we did like a prank against our team and get to where
He can't even get through it. He can't even bite into
That
it.
shit's so hard.
No, that was like a literal bar of soap. Misha must be playing a real trick on you.
Yeah, his ex-girlfriend is pranking him right now.
You know, how funny would it be if we did a thing where
Okay.
we pranked everybody in like our hotel and put like the bar of soap and change it to like a piece of like chocolate or some shit, like exactly like that. And they're just washing themselves with chocolate. How funny would that be?
I think it would be funnier the other way around. Making like a soap
Make
bar.
them eat soap. Make
Yeah,
them eat soap.
I think that'd be
looks-
funnier.
Ain't nobody on our team is falling for that shit.
Brandon, you getting diabetes right now?
Dude, that's so goddamn sweet. Oh fuck.
I don't even, honestly, dude, I've got diabetes from looking at that.
Go get this man an
I
insulin
could-
shot.
It's running through my blood.
You just said that's so sweet and you're going back for round 2.
I didn't say it was bad. I just thought it was sweet.
God damn, mute
It's
your
like, my
mic
tummy's
and
already
finish chewing.
hurting. It doesn't count.
This man does sound like put it away. Put it away. Stop. Stop eating during the show. Well, sick. All right, yeah. So apparently Brandon's getting fed as we're doing the show. That's awesome.
That's fucking sick. But all
she a
right, Greg,
feeder? Is
I
that
got
what's
a
going on?
real question for you, Greg.
Huh.
I know where this is
you
going
think-
already.
Do you realistically think you could 1v1? And I'll give you an opportunity.
I knew it
We'll
was
raise the stakes up
bloodlusted.
a little bit.
Like fist
Bloodlusted
fight?
for sure. Yes. Against
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck they're called, but I just dropped a picture in there. They're called
Oh, a velociraptor.
cassowaries.
That's a dinosaur that you just put in
You
chat.
think you could 1v1 that thing? That thing is the
I'm gonna
deadliest
beat the
bird
fucking
on
head.
earth. That is the deadliest bird on earth.
How is that deadly?
Wait, how tall are these? Like cockeyed?
Let's look at the stats.
Give us some context, Hash. This is something you do rarely do with the bloodlusted
Right.
animals. Why is this thing dangerous? Why is it gonna fuck me up? Does it have a venom? Does it have sharp talons?
Right, so-
What's its offensive capabilities?
Without a doubt. So these things are like incredibly aggressive towards humans. Like no joke. That is like a fucking dinosaur. Like if you take away the feathers and
Well, dinosaurs had feathers. That's a lie that
Yeah.
Big Fossil has told you your whole life. Dinosaurs had feathers. This is from
Jurassic
Australia,
Park taught
right?
me otherwise.
Jurassic Park was a lie too. It's big dinosaurs propaganda.
Very true.
This thing's in Australia, right?
I think it says Papua New Guinea and what cassowaries are native to tropical forests of New Guinea.
Okay. I was just assuming Australia because everything in Australia wants to kill you. So, that would fit
It
right
looks like
in
an
there.
Australian beast for sure.
100%. Yeah.
Oh my god, look at this fucking pic. How do I get that picture I just saw? I was standing right next to a human. Look at this shit. Oh my
now-
god, look at this fucking picture. What you want?
Oh,
God.
You're wanting that?
Bigger than I,
I
thought.
told you, this is a velociraptor. This is a surviving descendant of a
You want that?
velociraptor.
Definitely not the cockite, but
One thing, Hatch, because you didn't really give us the context there. Is it poisonous or like what's dangerous about it? It just
The fact that
is
it'll peck your
violent.
fucking eyes out and claw your guts out with its feet.
So it's a melee type animal. It's not going
Yes,
for
for sure.
for poison. Okay.
For sure. I mean, do birds have poison? Is that a thing?
I don't know. Yeah,
I think-
some probably do. There's
You know, it's
probably
really
some
interesting.
weird
Actually,
animal.
the duck-billed platypus actually has venom. Fun fact.
But it doesn't-
I don't think that's a bird though.
Oh my god. You know what? All right, let's raise the stakes. You and 5 media guys that you pick, you're choosing to fight. You know what? I'll give you 10. I'll give you 10 media guys to pick from
no,
to fight
5.
2 of
'cause I
them.
can use some as fodder.
If you want, you could fight 2 of them with 10 media guys.
Let's just go 1v5. Let's make it simpler. So, Greg, do you think
Yeah.
we'll survive this encounter? Because I'm assuming you're throwing
I
me
mean,
in
you
there.
guys won't, but I will.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm fucking self. I'll push people in the way. I'll end up killing it, or I'll end up unaliving it. Other people may not be so lucky, but I'll win in the end.
I see
That's
what
all
you're
that
saying.
matters in my book. If I choose you, like for something, don't worry about it.
Okay, but who are you bringing into the
Survival
arena with you?
is-
Yeah, who are you bringing in?
Not
You plus
guaranteed.
4. Who is coming in with you?
Huh.
Media guys.
I'm trying to think of who I want mauled. Give me a second.
I knew it was gonna go there. Gonna throw little Mikey in there?
No, he's not a media guy anymore.
This is like a fucking
been blackballed.
Velosa turkey, dude. This thing looks fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah, that animal
We'll
is
throw a
crazy.
little Mikey in there.
Look at this fucking
God.
picture, dude.
3 others.
I feel like
that
we got to
shit
get Arcady
looking-
in there now. Because have you guys seen Arcady recently?
Arcady?
Fucking-
Sorry.
Dude, motherfucker.
Motherfucker's
looks like a
been
Greek
in the
god.
gym,
Looks like a
bro.
Greek god.
I feel like we would
Oh,
need
has
him.
he?
Arcady looks like I feel like he could play a live action Hercules, dead ass.
Yeah, shout out to Arcady. He literally looks like a different person.
I love that guy.
Bro, he always
Absolutely.
wears so much during events I didn't know.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
You-
But now I feel like if he changes his getup, where it's like that old school like Empire like infamous looking one that says like
Yeah.
no name on the back. If he's not wearing that, bro, I can't even recognize him, bro. Now he's got the flow going, bro, dude. Dude is looking like a fucking god.
bro took the Kyle method and really ran with it. And don't get me wrong. You could take gear and sit at your house and still not become that shredded. Motherfucker's been in the gym putting in fucking time and work to get that way. Mm-hmm. Okay, Hatch, we've had enough castuary photos. I'm not gonna put all these in the episode.
No, you're good. Just look at that one's fucking eyes, though,
Yeah,
dude.
it's looking through me.
Yeah, and then the talons on that thing. Fuck, dude. Do you think that you could take 5 media guys and survive that and kill it barehanded?
Yeah, I can survive it.
I'm asking. So you guys think you guys can kill it?
Yeah.
Sweet.
But I think you and Hatch are on 2 different planes here.
Yeah.
Greg is gonna sacrifice the other 4 men so that way he survives. That's what he is saying. Meanwhile,
he's gonna
Hatch is
sacrifice so then he
saying
gets a fair
it'll be an
1v1.
even fight.
You're gonna sacrifice the other ones so then you can get the fair 1v1.
No, not at all. There is
it's not
nothing
a fair fight.
Yes, that's what Hatch is not realizing here.
Okay, gotcha.
No, I don't give a fuck about a 1v1. This is about survival.
Yeah.
About my survival.
Not the rest of ours, which he's probably gonna throw us out at. But Greg, you still haven't given us 4 names. You've given us 1. We need
Wait,
3 other names.
How do we feel? I'm trying to think who I could say that doesn't get anyone in trouble. Actually, I don't give a fuck. The virtue guy.
Okay, I like that. That's a good choice currently.
Okay.
We co-sign that here on this podcast.
Sounds like you're picking victims.
you have
Have you not been paying attention?
this man is
Now
so
I get-
slow.
I'm getting
This
it.
man
I'm
is
getting
so
it.
slow. From the beginning, he has made it clear that he is the only person walking out of the ring.
Say less, bro. Fuck yeah. I like that confidence.
It's not confidence.
I don't think I'll be
You are
able to
not
walk out of
getting
that.
this.
I'm looking at it like this. If us 3 had to take that, like us from the sidelines had to take that, could we take it?
Yeah, I think one of us is living. Like, even if we're all trying and not like sacrificing, two of us are definitely getting it disemboweled. Like, he's pulling intestines out with those huge talons.
I'll take the first one to go, and I'll fucking football tackle his legs, you know, to where it's like, if I can just wrap around his fucking legs like that and just never let go, and while you guys just like wring his neck out like a fucking rabid goose.
You know, I was gonna say like how you used to do on your dad's legs when you were little, like
I can't do that.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh shit!
Can't relate, bro. You guys are
that one took me a second. God damn it, Brando.
Yeah. I had to hug my own leg.
Jesus.
Yeah, we're for sure taking
So, Greg,
that.
how's your relationship with your father?
He's not a media guy though.
I wasn't going there, but okay. God
I'm
damn it.
dead.
Well, so, okay, Greg thinks he can survive. That's where we're going to go with his answer on this.
like
We're
that,
going to move into a different topic because we've been on this for too long. Do you guys remember Joe's question to us last week about squirrels?
Yeah.
So let me go ahead and get this link real quick, and I'm going to drop it in the Discord chat. I think squirrels are more resilient than we were giving them credit for, boys.
Yeah! That son ran right between my legs.
Bro, they can fall at terminal velocity and survive.
Yeah, and here is a video of one doing just that. I'm going to throw it in there right now, and I will throw this on screen.
Like helicopter their tail for balance.
Yeah, you're not going to... Jesus Christ, Greg just got flashbanged.
Flashbang.
Yeah.
Let me get a time code. But yeah, so we're not breaking their bones, guys. I don't think we're strong enough to actually snap a squirrel in half.
I'm without a doubt strong enough to break a squirrel's neck.
Have you watched the video?
Yeah, I'm watching it right now. He fucking jumps off a fucking building.
Dude, it falls off a 10-story building, and it's just like, all right, we're chill. It's got some CTE, but it keeps walking around.
Dude, when someone at the pool says belly flop, belly flopped off a building, bro.
But I will say, you were right with his tail. It is funny, like, he fully spreads out, and then his tail, he's like winding up in air, trying to slow himself down.
Yeah, that is fucking crazy. I've seen cats do that shit too when they're like stuck in trees.
Dude,
they jump down.
The interesting thing with cats is they have like a middle zone where they're in danger. So like if it's not that high of a object they fall off of, they'll be fine. If it's a like pretty high object, they'll be fine. But if it's like in the middle where they don't have enough time to like balance themselves and like be at the right way when they land, that's when they like have the most injuries and stuff happen to them, which I think is crazy.
It's a good thing I'm not a cat guy, honestly.
When I was little, we had one of the houses that we lived in had a little balcony on the second story, and I remember just saying,
Oh god.
Dude, no, we just heard a thud. I remember sitting down watching a movie and like it just a loud ass thud, and we look back and the cat's like kind of gets up and like its back legs are barely working, and then it like kind of shakes it off and starts walking. We're like, no fucking way, you fucking idiot!
Jumped off the
Crazy
balcony?
animals.
I think it fell. I don't know. I don't know. It fell or jumped. I don't know, but
Damn,
it hit hard.
My husband came home. He had
Honestly, yeah, dude. Honestly, dude, check on your cats, bro. You never know how they're feeling. Check on your cats, bro.
That's true, man. You never know when they're gonna try to unalive themselves.
Yeah, check on them.
I do have a kind of creepy story about when I was a young kid, and we had a pet cat, George.
Oh, God.
Rest in peace, George. George passed away. He got ran over by a car, and I was pretty young at this time. I want to say around like 4 or 5. And we had a my mom owned horses at the time, so there was like a property that they stayed at, and so we went and buried him out there. You know, it was a big piece of land that we could do that at. And so every time though, apparently that we would go out to that horse barn, I would always talk about seeing George. So I would like tell my mom like, hey, yeah, like we're gonna go see George out at the barn, and my mom would have to try to explain to me as a little kid that no, George is dead, honey, you know, like he's not with us anymore. And then I would respond with, no, but I see him. He's at the barn every time we go. I see George. So apparently, when I was 4 or 5 years old, I was seeing a dead cat. Yeah,
You ever seen that movie Pet Cemetery?
What the fuck?
Where they
I love how I'm telling a cool story and Hatch is like, all right, let's go to something else. But
no, this is great. This is perfectly in line with it.
Okay, you gotta explain because I've never seen this. But
it's a movie where obviously it gets way to the fucking extreme, not to where it's a pet. Right?
Well, it's a Stephen King book,
right? So they cat gets fucking run over, whatever, right? So they bury it. So they bury it in a pet cemetery. Pet cemetery's cursed, turns into fucking zombie cats, basically, right? Demonic cats.
So I wasn't seeing a zombie. I was seeing a ghost, which I feel like is two very different things. No, I think you can tell. I think there's a big difference in a zombie and a ghost. One is real.
Goes through the wall, one splats on the wall.
Yeah, did you see it go through the wall?
Dude, I don't remember seeing it at all, but this is a story that my mom swears to God to this day that like happened, when I was a little kid.
You think that you're like gifted with like the other side?
Yeah, dude, I have the sixth sense. I can see dead people.
Fuck. Damn, dude. Honestly, Ryan, now I see why we're so close, dude. Because I feel the same way with like the Night Marchers.
I finally get it, bro. Holy shit, I understand now, Hatch. I'm sorry. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I get it. All right.
You did. Now it just took you this long to tell me the story, so now we can finally make that correlation on why we're friends now.
Yeah.
Right? This is why we're so closely bonded.
This is the one reason is that we both see dead and unalive things.
Paintball has nothing to do with it, dude.
Being co-hosts on the show together every week has nothing to do with it.
Activity experiences.
Yeah, man. I mean, do you guys believe in paranormal activity? Like, what's?
Fuck yeah, are you serious?
Yeah, no. I mean, I don't think it's as prevalent as people say. Like, I don't think it's happening everywhere, but I definitely think there's some weird things. Shut the fuck up, Greg. I definitely think there's some weird things that happen in the universe that can't really be explained any other way.
Are you a believer, Greg, in the ghosts?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. You got any ghost stories? You ever like seen an anomaly?
Before he gets into that, Brandon, do you believe?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I have. That's which is fine. I don't think there's like evil necessarily. Maybe
you don't think there's demons?
No, I think there's evil in this world.
Not that I've experienced and shit.
Have you seen Quiet on Set? There's a lot of evil in this world.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I did have like a similar experience like you did, Ryan, when I was little. When I was like up until like 5 years old, because I was a twin originally.
What?
God.
What did you just say?
You sucked them up. You fucking sucked them up.
I was a twin. Yeah, originally.
Brandon, where the fuck is your twin? Because I never knew you had one. You got some explaining to do.
Look how big this head is. Look how big this head is. Yeah.
Okay, it is not a Taylor head. You do not have a big head.
No. So
he does.
So I do.
I've seen bigger.
That's what she said.
Thank you, Greg.
No, it was my mom was working in my mom and dad were working in a karate studio, and like she just rounds the corner and like gets kicked in the stomach. It was just like by accident or whatnot. Accident.
Machine Gun Mike is like, they'll never find me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And weird enough, my dad was the instructor. No, and
jokes. This is jokes. I just want to put that out there, Mike. We're not actually coming after you.
And no, they didn't know they were pregnant with twins until that happened. She went to the hospital, and like now there's 2 heartbeats. I guess they were mine and the other ones was in sync. Until she got kicked, got ajarred, whatnot. But one was faint, one was strong. I was a strong one, obviously.
Yeah, you made it out. That's right. Only the strongest shall survive.
Exactly, little bitch. But it was too early that they didn't know the sex. All right, so that's where this comes into play. I was born a year or two into my life. I be in the room, facing the corner, and like talking to myself, and like my parents and my sisters would walk in like, hey, who you talk to? Oh, my sister that was in your belly, my little sister. Yeah, and like I'm just talking to the corner, and it happened up until like 5 years old when my little sister was born, and after my little sister was born, like it completely stopped. I have no recollection of it. I don't know, but everyone in my family talked about. Yeah, I talked to my little sister that was in my mom's belly.
Damn.
Picture you in the womb with like the umbilical cord like wrapping around the fucking neck, and you're like this fucking going crazy.
This is
like,
mine.
And she's like, this is mine.
You're not gonna take it. I'm gonna come out of this. I mean, it's kind of a weird transition, but speaking of twins, I do want to say congratulations to Greenspan, who just actually had a set of twins.
That is wild.
Twin pregnancies are definitely a very dangerous, and more difficult procedure. So good to hear that him and, his whatever she is to him, I'm not quite sure. I think they're engaged. I have no clue. But their twins are good. She's good. So that is good news over there. And yeah, congratulations to those guys. But yeah, so apparently Brandon murdered his twin and took her soul over.
We're talking about now the soul just transferred to his little sister.
A baby's got to do what a baby's got to do.
It's fight for survival inside that womb,
I agree.
Baby fight baby world.
Yeah.
Ooh, baby on baby
any,
crime.
You got any paranormal activity stories, Greg?
Trying to think, like,
Have you ever felt the presence of another being?
Have you ever seen the Hat Man, maybe?
Lights are off and we're playing Who's in My Mouth. What? Sorry.
Was that with your uncle in the basement at times?
We don't talk about that one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's all good.
A secret.
He went to the farm.
Not the farm, bro. Not the farm.
But like none that stand out in your memory at this point, at least.
I'm trying to remember what the place was. It's torn down now, but I went to visit there with my grandfather fucking years ago when he was still alive. But I wouldn't say it was like there was a chapel there that's still up. I think it was like an old like hospital that was made out of brick from fucking.
So an old insane asylum.
Actually, no, I think it wasn't an asylum.
It probably was. Let's be real.
Yeah. Nah, but like I was just sitting there like in the front. I don't know what the fuck Grandpa was doing, but I'm just sitting there and I just hear shit and just see like shadows and shit go by. I'm like, huh, what's going on?
It was the tortured souls.
Yeah. Then that was pretty much it. Like every so often I feel like I see like my old cat, like just a shadow of it fucking go. That's about it.
Shit.
Dude, cats, man.
Like,
cats are they're demons,
like
bro.
Your own cat, like your cat,
Yeah, like
not just any random cat.
nah, like in the house, like this house.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds
that
fucking
cat's soul is haunting you. It doesn't want you to
And
ever
it
move on.
happens.
It
I was a
happens.
dick to it as a kid. I'll admit I was a fucking shitbag.
There you go. That's what it is.
Bro.
It wanted to make your life miserable.
Damn.
Cash,
Guy.
If it makes it happy, it is what it is.
do you have any paranormal activity stories?
I definitely do. I might have told this one specifically on like way before. So this is my first like
Okay,
experience.
no one listening to this has probably heard that.
There we go. Right. So this is the first time my first experience with like the spiritual energy. Right. So when I was young, when I was like 8 years old, I went to Hawaii. Right. Not Night March related.
Are you sure?
Yeah, not Night March related.
Origin story.
I think we're getting the origin right now.
Right. So we fucking go and we're going to Pearl Harbor, right? My family's going to Pearl Harbor just to kind of
Okay,
check
this
that
just
shit
got
out.
a lot
We're going
worse.
Right. So I think it's the USS Arizona that's like crashed there, if I am correct, or it's like underwater basically, and the memorial's there.
I think
Right. So
I think the Midway is the one that's still up because I think I when we were young we went and like toured that as well. But I think Arizona is the one that they have like the memorial for that like floats above it.
Yep. So I went to that one where it's like you gotta like ride a boat to go all the way out there, right? And I remember like there's a plaque, like the wall of like all the names, like in like plated gold, right? And I remember little 8-year-old me, I snuck underneath the little velvet ropes, and the security guard didn't do shit, dude. And I touched the wall, dude. No joke, it was like a fucking scene out of a movie, dude. Where I felt like all this energy just like surging through me for a second. I was like, holy shit! I thought I was like the chosen one for a second.
It was like Harry Potter when he first gets his wand and he's just like, oh.
You're a wizard,
Yes.
Harry.
Yes, but dude, like no joke, that energy, like I still have never felt anything like that to this day. It was so like charging. So
What was that, Greg?
Redacted.
Okay. Yeah. No, I mean that, like, you know, because there's the theories of like it's where, you know, there's mass casualty. God damn it! Stop getting fed. She's trying to make you fat. No, but like there's that theory that it's like where mass casualty events and stuff like that happen. Like, you know, there's haunted energy around, and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, maybe, yeah, they were like, please don't touch our wall. They were like,
dude, no, the security guard didn't do shit. The security guard, like,
that's what I'm saying. The security guard didn't, but the souls were like, this is our wall, Hatch. Don't touch our wall.
Maybe the souls were like, we need help, Hatch. And I'm like, holy fucking shit, they need help.
Free us, Hatch.
Free us.
Dude.
He's about to be the fucking medium for it.
All of a sudden, it's like a Nazi zombie map starts, and you gotta like complete an Easter egg to unlock them.
All right. You know what? You guys can hold the crawler while I figure it out.
I think we got to get back to the Arizona. We got to have Hatch touch that wall again.
Dude,
it's his life prophecy.
Great vacation, bro. I heard that it was, I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard part of it was actually breaking, so they stopped people going out there and going to the memorial.
They did?
So I don't know if that's true or not. I feel like I remember hearing that like years ago.
I think they closed it for a certain period of time to like repair it, but I think it is still open. Like if you went today, you could go. Because I remember hearing that same thing, Hatch, of like they did shut it down for a period of time because they were worried about more like people getting injured.
Like that.
Wait, they're bringing up the Arizona?
No. Like because the memorial, you know, they have that like floating.
That's like
this is zombies.
That's like the oh fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. God damn it.
I guarantee you there is.
That's like the American Flying Dutchman.
It kind of is, but I guarantee you there are probably still bodies that are in that ship.
Oh yeah.
For sure, there's actually a thing where the survivors of it, when they die, there's like a special Navy SEAL team that will go and put their urn of ashes with their comrades.
I'm gonna say it's probably not the SEALs because they got a lot of other shit to deal with, but
they're probably like retired SEALs or something like that. But
yeah, or just divers, you know, retired divers.
I think it's military divers though.
There's other people who dive that aren't SEALs. I hope you know that.
Nope. Every diver is a SEAL.
Nope, that's actually not how that works at all.
No, it's true. Cedar's a certified diver.
Cedar's a SEAL.
He's a SEAL. Yeah.
Holy shit, dude.
God damn, there's a lot of people upset at us right now. Stolen valor.
Thank you for service, Cedar.
God damn it. Let's kill this joke. I don't like this joke.
It's okay.
Yeah, man. No, dude, there's weird things that happen in this world, and it's hard to explain them.
And I think that legitimately, I think it'd be sick if imagine from the sidelines, like imagine paintball doesn't work out, so we're like fucking paranormal investigators.
Dude,
what's up, demon? It's your boy.
Yo. We just bring our guests on for like some crazy fucking paranormal activity experiences.
I will say that would be the pivot of all pivots in like 5 years if we have our own paranormal show and we're just like, yeah, paintball, it doesn't pay well, but hunting ghosts pays really great.
It's like, hey guys, we're starting a brand new YouTube channel, From the Sidelines Plus, where we do paranormal activities.
Look, I mean, we're joking, but this is essentially what Achievement Hunter did for Rooster Teeth back in the day.
Oh yeah.
They made gaming content and then they're like, hey, let's make our own paranormal show. And it was pretty good. I watched it back in the day. It was sick.
Do you guys? Oh man, I wish I remembered the app. I'm looking for it, but I worked with someone that their like hobby outside of work was to go fucking explore in abandoned places.
Urban exploring.
Fuck that shit.
Is it?
Urban exploring.
Urban exploring?
Mm-hmm. I love doing that shit.
Dude, it sounds cool, but
that's how you disappear, bro.
You know, the only place that I've ever urban explored around my area was actually a haunted place, another paranormal activity inbound. So it was called the Clovis Wolf Manor, and it was basically an insane asylum, right? And then probably 7-8 years ago now, they demolished it, right? Like completely destroyed it. And so my theory is all the spirits there are now like manifesting around. Right, there have been
they were released from their prison.
And there are a lot of reports over there of like random like cold spots, like people walking, and they get like randomly cold. So it's pretty insane over there.
I will say though, with some of these paranormal shows, I feel like they go too far in trying to say that ghosts are places. Like when they bring out like the EMF meters and shit like that, and like they see specks of light floating, and it's like
That's dust as fuck,
exactly.
for sure.
That's what I was gonna say. I'm like,
Bro,
it's a
like,
piece of dust.
Look at it's an anomaly. Look at the anomaly. It's like it's a fucking speck of dust, bro. Relax.
Yeah, some of that instrumentation, I'm using air quotes. I don't trust that. Like, I've definitely seen some shit and heard some shit that's weird, but
fucking snake oil.
Just like
snake oil.
I think the people who use the radio thing, that they're like
the EMF
ghosts,
detector,
not the EMF, but it's like the ghosts are gonna talk through the radio signals, and it
voice box. It's like a voice box.
Okay, and it like scans through radio, and then they can like speak through it,
and it translates it or something.
I don't believe any of that. I don't believe a single thing that comes from that shit, because that's
one thing. I don't know if this is true or not, but I thought I played a paranormal video game, right? And obviously it's supposed to,
what game?
Phasmophobia.
Okay, that's a great one.
So I thought one thing that was pretty cool. I don't know if it's real, but it was basically like a little box you put on the ground, and it would shoot out laser pointers in like every single direction, to where if anything in the air was disturbed, you could see it.
So that is, I don't know if it's real, but that's a tool that they do use. Like, I've seen that on some of these shows where they'll like set a grid out, and then it's like you could see if any of the lasers move or anything like that. But again, I don't believe that. Like, I don't believe that science is ever going to prove something that's weird like that, because it's unprovable. That's the whole thing with ghosts.
That science can't comprehend, bro.
Yeah,
it's something beyond science.
Our weak little 3D brains don't understand the fourth dimension.
I would ask Elon Musk if that motherfucker believes in ghosts. We gotta have him on the show.
He presents a ghost.
I was gonna say, how are we gonna get that interview? Are we just gonna get the like third richest guy on the world
gotta wait till episode 600.
Episode 600.
Once we get the catalog, we're good.
Yeah, I mean, dude, fuck. Imagine we get like the rights to where like our next movie night would be like Paranormal Activity. Oh, dude, that'd be sick.
See, but that's my other thing too. Is I don't like horror movies. Like, I love
horror movies, bro.
I could have guessed that easily.
I love that feeling of like my heart like fucking beating like crazy.
See, and that's exactly why I don't like them, because it's like I don't want to watch something that gives me that. Like, I would rather actually play a horror game, because that it's like
you get to make your own choices. Everybody's like, "Oh, let's split up." It's like, come on, bro.
Well, exactly. I mean, make your own choices. That's part of it, but also it's like, I don't know. There's something different to me there, where it's like you're in it, and so it is more scary, because it's like, I don't know, you're more kind of engrossed in it. Whereas like, I don't know. I'm not a fan. Well, and especially like paranormal actually is kind of, that's a cool one, because it is like, it's more, it makes you think. Like, it's not just a like, hey, here's a dude who's chopping people apart. Isn't that scary?
Yeah.
It's like, no, this is just gross. Like, this
it's like
is
the fear of the unknown. It's like everybody knows a guy can murder somebody. Right?
Yeah, well, and
like
I was just gonna say, it's just, that's just what Brandon sees as his job every day, is like human being cut open. Like, that's kind of a normal thing. Like, it's, Brandon, would you say a hip surgery is more scary than some of those like gore movies?
You'll be surprised how gory a hip replacement is. It's ridiculous.
I've heard stories. I don't ever want to see one. It is. Can you walk us through it just a little bit for people who wouldn't know?
Sure.
No, I just mean, like, why is it so crazy? Because you'll be able to explain it better.
I mean, from the actual like cutting of bone of someone. So we get observers, right? We get med students. We get other medical personnel in there that are just observing. Sometimes they've never been in the OR, and yeah, during a hip surgery, like, we let them know, like, fucking stay back, because you're gonna see the leg, depending on the approach, you're seeing the leg in some weird ass positions. You're gonna hear some crunches, the saw fucking going off, and then some bones just being ripped out, and like you could hear the suction of. I'm not making that noise again.
Like a pussy sounds like.
Is that what good pussy sounds like?
Sounds like.
You could hear the suction of the head of the femur coming out of the hip.
Yeah, the ball socket.
Yeah, and then when we're hitting implants in, like there's because it's in a pocket. There's so much blood. It's not like a lot of bleeding, but you just get so bloody because it's a little hole and it's fucking splattering everywhere. This shit's bloody. It's
fucking awesome.
It is pretty
the part that freaked me the fuck out was I had to explain to me that like they'll put legs in positions that legs are not naturally supposed to go, and that just something about that just hit me weird.
We dislocate the legs. I've dislocated hips. Absolutely.
You pull it the fuck out and then get it all weird and
you twist it, you pull, and you just
this is why you're sore as fuck after a surgery like that.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. That is terrifying, dude.
Yeah, I don't know how you do your job, and I salute you because we need people like you, but I could never fucking do that shit. I could never be in a surgery room.
Yeah.
I love watching it. I wouldn't want the pressure of doing it myself, right? Because obviously, a single mistake and you're fucked. Right?
Well, and I think this is the weird thing for me because I've hunted before. I've cleaned game animals and stuff like that, and that doesn't bother me as much because it's an animal.
There's no humanness to it.
But there's something about seeing people get cut into, and it's just I'm good. I don't need to see that. Thank you for your service. That's it.
I suppose. Dude. But you're helping people,
but you're also desensitized to it at this point, probably.
That was the thing I was gonna ask. So what's up, Greg? Does that stuff get your stomach queasy if you ever see anything like that? That's pretty intense.
I've seen a few surgeries of liposuction and shit. I'm that is disgusting.
Yeah.
Just the fat I'm damn, that's what that shit look like. I mean, it doesn't bother me. Like I said, earlier, at the dragon fruit, can't deal with needles. As long as if it's past that, can watch it, fine. When the needles are at the start to numb everything off, I'm can't watch.
See,
okay.
I just had an IV put in recently, a couple weeks ago when I was in the ER, and that one, it's I just don't want to look at it because I don't want to move or something. I don't want to have a reaction, so I just try to
random tremor where my shit's bursting open.
Exactly. So I'm just kind of all right, do it. I know you'll do it, and it doesn't hurt. It doesn't feel bad. Especially if you have a nurse who's really good at putting in an IV, it just plop, cool, it's in. But no, there's just something about it. It's I don't want to watch it,
Yeah, no, I'd absolutely.
I don't want to watch the needle go in myself, but
the last time I actually got my blood drawn, I'm just sitting there, just breathing in the chair. She's "Are you okay?" I'm "Yeah, no, I'm fine. Just get it over with." She thought I was gonna pass out or something.
I'm just meditating through this.
Yep.
I just need appy juice.
I need my appy juice.
Yep.
But
good old cookie.
At my old doctor that I used to go to, they had a nurse that was just good at giving shots. My mom actually had to trick me a few times. Yeah, you're just going for a checkup. She's yeah, you're getting a shot. I'm son of a bitch, I'm here.
My mom would do the same shit to me, dude. The ultimate feeling of betrayal, honestly.
Yeah. Do you guys ever remember? I forget which vaccine it was, but I remember as a kid there was one vaccine I got where it left a dent almost.
I know exactly which one you're talking about.
I forget.
And I think I got that one after it wasn't the fucking huge crater in your arm.
Yeah. Because I remember having that for years, and I
do not
I don't see it as much anymore. Sure. But medical expert Brandon, do you know what we're talking about?
Yeah,
was it measles? I kind of want to say it's measles.
I think it was measles.
Measles and the mumps.
Yeah, it's measles, mumps, and whatever that was. I think it is measles. It was a more common one than I thought, because I remember seeing those the scars on kids growing up. I never had it. I never had that scar. I have the vaccine, but however I got the vaccine, it didn't leave me a scar. I don't know what third world you're going to, but
yeah. All the vaccines we had to get as kids, caused all the ADHD and autism in our generation.
Exactly.
Dude.
You think Grandpa is sitting there eating the same sandwich for 85 years, didn't have autism?
Okay, that's a good point.
Let's be real.
All right, that's fair.
Smallpox. Yeah. So measles.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Did you guys ever get chicken pox as a kid?
No, I never did.
You did? Okay.
Did. Because once you get it once, you never get it again, right? That's the whole thing with chicken pox.
It's kind of like mono in that, where your body, you develop the what is it, antibodies, T cells, whatever the fuck it is, immune system wise, and that it'll just kill it anytime you see it. But yeah, okay, that's the measles scar you just put up on screen. But yeah, man.
Yeah, but it has it.
No, it's
wild.
yeah,
That
And
looks
now
like a fucking zombie skier took a bite out of you, bro.
a little bit like a zombie squirrel. That's exactly what it is, bringing this full circle.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Honestly, dude, could you imagine like a squirrel? Like, how many did we say? I said like 17. Imagine 17 squirrels taking chunks out of you like that at once. Holy fuck.
Yeah, man. And Brandon, we learned your tactic of throwing them far isn't gonna do shit. So
Fuck no.
Look, it's all right. You guys heard my story of taking out my twin. I could take out some squirrels. We're good. We're relaxed.
Oh,
dude,
okay,
Brandon was kill one before he was even born, man.
Exactly.
No, he said ball one. He said that was my teammate.
That was my...
Fucking white weeded him.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. Was it an enemy? Was it a friend?
Look, no one's safe. Nobody's safe.
Yeah, you know, this guy
a
he tells
frenemy.
me he tells me I can trust him. He says, "Yo, they're in the snake," and I'm like, "Okay, dude, I trust you." And then I get fucked up over it, dude. Guy eats his own fucking brother or sister, and then hits with "I can trust you." What a guy!
Did you absorb them? Is that an actual thing?
For sure, that's a legitimate thing where you that one twin absorbs the other one.
Well, yes, I'm more so asking Brandon because the other option is there could be a stillbirth that could happen as well. But
yeah, we weren't far enough along for that.
Okay, so you were still a pretty small bundle of cells, and so you just like, give me those cells, bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
I would like to think it sounded more like a charging up, you know.
Nah, I'm gonna go with the suck. I like the suck better.
Oh yeah, Brando, you're a real good sucker.
We just gotta ask Michelle. So yeah, guys, let's start to bring this shit show on home today. We had our wonderful guest Greg. I need to fucking end the show because I can't talk anymore. Thank you for coming on tonight, Greggy. We appreciated your time.
I have one more thing though.
Okay, this is the time to do it. This is the final thoughts time.
I didn't get to do it during when you're talking about Dare. But you know, like the Truth commercials and all that.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're funded by Big Tobacco.
100%. He's right about this. Philip Morris funds most of those, and the main reason is because they lost so much market share to vaping that they want kids to start smoking cigs again. That's not even a conspiracy. That is 100% fact.
That's fucking crazy, bro. Like for me, cigarettes, dude. That is like, there's no fucking way you would be dead smoking a cigarette.
I mean, I'll say it. When I got into production, I smoked because everyone did. That's what, production people do. And I was like, this is disgusting and I'm going to kill myself if I keep doing this. And that's why I started vaping. I mean,
right. And it's also right. It's part of the culture, right? It's part of the culture. Well, and like that part of it,
But I was also going to say like, yes, this isn't healthy for me. This isn't making me stronger or better. I'm not going to be a guy who says that. But at the same time, it's a healthier option. And that's the way I put it, is it's still bad.
It's better than putting straight black tar in your lungs.
And exactly. And that's kind of the way I say it.
Boy. You
no, it doesn't.
Soft hands, don't you?
You got soft hands. Look, and
you ain't working 80 hours a day. You're soft, boy.
Look, and I also say this too as someone, who did smoke cigs. They're great. I fucking admit that. Every fucking now and then when you get drunk and you fucking have a nice drunk cig, it's great. It'll fucking kill you though. So you don't get to do that a lot because it's not good for you in any way, shape, or form.
And the thing is, right, I'm not a saint myself. I love smoking cigars. Dude, cigars are like some of my guilty pleasures.
And I will say, my brother, he loves cigars too. Naval aviation, a lot of those guys do. But it is different too because you're not absorbing it into your lungs as much as you would with traditional cigarette.
Yeah. I wish Brando, you're a medical expert. Come on, bro, back us up.
Sure. Yeah. Cosign.
Yep, there we go.
Cosign, 100% all the way.
Certified from the sidelines.
Take this man's medical license. He shouldn't have it.
Not even close. Give him another one.
Give me one first, then you could take it. All right.
Hey, if you're just giving him away to Brando, I'll take one too.
Yeah.
Here, I got a website you can just download degrees off of.
That makes me think like all the fucking people that like graduated like and went through like medical school during COVID, are those motherfuckers even really qualified?
That's what I'm scared of in the future. Well, how many are just cheating through?
Yes, because dude, everybody like everybody fucking cheats on their online shit, on their online homework, whether you like it or not. Quizlet is probably some of the most used shit on the internet.
So you guys make good points, but I will say a majority of like your training, I feel like for a doctor, comes from being a resident. Like it comes from spending being 3 years in a hospital with a actual doctor who's teaching you, and then you can go and practice yourself. So I don't think it'll be as big of a problem, because it's not just the classwork and then you're just released into the world to go practice medicine.
Do you ever sew people up, Brando? Do you ever sew people up yourself?
That's literally his main job. That's okay. That's the main thing he does.
I thought his main job was scalpel. Yes, daddy.
Well, yeah. So
pretty much.
I mean, he could explain it better, but yeah, as a surgical tech, he's kind of the right-hand man. So the surgeon does all the shit. He's handing them, keeping him clean and sterile and all that shit.
Have you ever practiced on yourself with sutures?
No.
No, don't do that. But then, and then once the doctor finishes the surgery, he'll usually be like, all right, guys, I'm going to leave and go to my next now and close up the patient and make sure, everything is buttoned up here. I mean, am I wrong?
Sometimes depends on the doctor. There's residents for that. Yeah.
Okay, but don't act like you haven't stitched up people, bro.
I have. I have.
Would you be able to, if something happened at practice and I got a fucking a Dorito steak to my jugular, you'd be able to sew me up?
I mean, you're fucking dead if it's jugular.
Yeah.
That's an example.
If it's your jugular, we need to pinch that shit and call 911 right away.
Give me like a what's it?
Look, if you have a bad cut on your leg or your arm, I'm pretty confident I could close you up. I could clean it.
I was just gonna say, I was like, Brandon, I trust you a lot. I still want some medical grade antiseptic shit in there, because especially out of Capital Edge. Okay, yeah, all right, there we go.
Yeah, I gave it to Caden when he busted his lip open.
And but you don't have Benadryl.
Oh fuck, dude! You know what? This kind of reminds me of a story from the Sepul that was pretty funny.
Okay.
Brando, you can definitely remember this because he was across from me. Fucking time's running down. This guy fucking jumps over the box, hits the fucking buzzer, full sends, dives over the box, hits the buzzer. He lands, and all of a sudden he starts fucking screaming, and he's like, "Ah, my fucking finger!" And his finger's like this. It's like sideways and shit. And he goes, I'm like, oh shit. And he's holding it, tucking down, holding it, puts it back into place. And then Dave Baines comes out, no mask, right? Obviously, right? Trying to figure it all out. And
what's the guy's beast, man? He don't need a mask.
He's like, I just stuck it back in, Dave. I just put it back in. And Dave's like, dude, it's okay, bro. Relax. We'll get you some help.
Bro, that's called shock.
Freaking out.
Yeah, that's called shock. That's what happens when you look at your leg and you see a bone sticking out of it or something like that.
He was like this. He's like, it was like a fucking movie. And
it was we're running in to go check him because he hit the goddamn buzzer and we don't have a box
after the buzzer hit. He got shot. He hits it, dives over, and then he gets shot as he's hitting it. Right.
Yeah. So we have to disguise and he's freaking the fuck. Yeah, it was funny. He showed us.
It was fucking funny. So that was just a story that I remember from the Sepul.
See, but at the same time, I'll never give anyone shit for freaking out after they get injured, because that's literally what the body does. That's literally that's why shock is a term, because it's what the fuck is going on? And then it dumps a fuck ton of epinephrine into your body and you don't feel anything for the next hour. And then all the pain comes in.
Right.
Yeah, I gotta give him a shout out. I'm looking for him right now. Sorry.
While you're looking it up, Brandon, one of the things you need to add to your medical kit is, do you know in Band of Brothers when they have that pack that they rip open and pour into shit? Is that a coagulant? What was that?
It's
I don't want the powder.
It's for hemostasis, a coagulant. Essentially, just
it
think
helps
of it
block
that.
the bleeding, kind of. That's for
but that's more of a military thing. We don't have any.
No, I know, but you should still have that. I think that'd be badass as fuck when someone gets a cut and you just slide in and just rip it. And, you'll be okay. Look at me.
What if I did it prematurely? For that guy that dislocated his fingers.
You're just running in.
Rip his glove off. Yeah.
It's I'm not bleeding. It's not. Yeah.
My bad.
Well, do you know that guy's name, Brando?
I got his Instagram. I'm looking for his actual name. My bad, dude. It's been a while, dude. It's been
it's okay. You're doing great, Brando. You're doing great.
Well, while he's looking at that, who do you guys want to fight in the pro circuit? 1v1, fist fight.
Ooh. Out of left fucking field. Who I don't want to fight? I feel like that list is shorter. I don't know. Well, okay, I
talking about
I could say
who we could take.
Spica, and like, you know, but at the same time, I learned this today. Spica used to wrestle back in the day, so bro would probably still put up a fight. But he's also a foot and a half shorter than me.
Though? What's his KD though?
I'm gonna guess 0. I don't think he's ever committed a murder.
Exactly.
So
Step back.
I guess that's true. Brandon has an infinite KD at this point in time.
Damn, dude, he is a 1.0, dude. No, he's gone.
It's not a 1.0 because he's never died, so he's an infinite KD.
It's still 1.0 technically, right?
No, because a KD is kills divided by deaths. He has 0 deaths.
So then it would technically be just
Infinite.
One.
That's, yeah.
good shit, Brando. Way to keep the dub.
Hey, I'm trying to. I'm trying to keep it.
It's a fucking suck 'em up or be sucked up world out there, bro. Come on. And you had to choose, and you were put in that position. And
Why do we go to sucking? I don't. That's a weird way to phrase
he's
that.
a fucking sucker, dude.
That's true. We did say that. Brandon, what's his name? Do you have his name yet?
No, I don't. But I don't.
What's his IG handle?
Detona. Not a Detona. All right. You know who you are. You follow me. My bad. I'm so sorry, man. I haven't seen you at the field since you.
Since he dislocated
I'm talking about
his
the ankle guy.
Oh, the ankle guy.
a different guy.
Because he did not. He did
That one
not
was
freak
fucking
out.
crazy.
He was
really
so
did not
goddamn
freak
calm.
out. Dude snapped his fucking
He was
ankle.
like,
It was like, oh, well, I guess it's broke.
I guess I'm not playing for several months.
Yeah. Because, oh, shit,
Super
I
fucking
snapped
calm.
he's like, dude, I snapped my shit.
I snapped my shit.
Yeah, Greg, this guy's ankle was 90 degrees that way.
Yeah.
It was
supposed to be
that
this
way.
way, not that way.
It was that way. Yeah.
Hey, yo, dude, where's the paint truck at? And his foot said, over there. Dude, I remember that one vividly, bro. I was watching stat lines, and I'm like, holy fuck.
What stands out most in my mind is when I look over and I see both legs up in the air, one foot pointing that way, one foot pointing straight up, and
his
I
legs
go,
both pointing the same way.
Yeah, I'm like, that's not supposed to look like that. And I start to jog over, and Cedar goes sprinting past me. Call 911! Someone call 911! Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I remember.
That's the other thing that makes me laugh. When someone gets injured, you can instantly tell who the medical professionals are versus who isn't. And I say that because, do you guys remember when there was the guy who ended up having a seizure on the field at Seapool a while ago? So this was when Speegs was still on DMG. And for those who don't know, Speegs is a like high-end ER medical nurse. Like he works at a really high, rated place, and he sees a lot of shit. He didn't freak out at all. Motherfucker was the calmest I've ever seen. Meanwhile, everyone else was like, oh my God, get him help, get him help. And that's what I knew, to just look at Speaks. And if he was freaking out, it was really bad. And he was like, yeah, he'll be fine. Like, just, make sure he gets through it. Let's get some fluids in him and, call 911. And yeah, he'll be okay. And I was just
I think it's important that everybody has like their job. Obviously, Brando is the kind of guy where, obviously he's the person with some of the most medical experience, so he'll deal with that. Cedar's the 911 guy, obviously, we know now. I'm more of like the joke guy, like where it's like, yo, dude, like just walk it off. I'll tell him to walk it off like right after.
Hatch keeps the
You check the
morale up.
vibes. Yeah, you check the vibes.
I read the room for sure.
Vibe checker for sure.
I'm like, all right, is this guy gonna cry if I hit him with a joke right now, or is he gonna be funny about it?
Is he gonna get through this?
Now he'll cry in an hour.
Yeah.
Cry on the way there.
Well, Jesus. All right. We didn't really answer Greg's question. Who do you guys want to fight in the pro division?
Oh shit. This is a great question. Fuck, dude.
It can either be
I'll take Matt.
I'm leaving it up to either it's a friendly bout or you'd actually want to fight him. You don't have to.
Bout.
You don't have to explain. We ain't starting no smoke unless you want it.
All right, I'm down. I'll take Matt Derula in a gluten eating contest. So that's mine.
So there's a reason why me and Brandon are dying and Greg isn't. That's a joke that we cannot explain to you guys, and I am sorry about that. But that was a great one, Hatch. Makes a lot of sense. Jesus fucking Christ, dude! I don't know.
I'll tell you that one, Greg. I'll tell you that one.
I don't think there's really anyone in pro that like I want to fight. Like,
it's not like, I mean, like you said, it's just like a
yeah, and that's what I'm thinking. Like,
throw down. That's why I say gluten eating contest, because I know for a fact I'll win that shit.
You're not wrong.
To ask it here because it got cut from the Colt interview. But actually, all the Fit interviews, because after all of it was over, I'm like, all right, who do you want to fight? All of it got cut.
No, I told Coach, I was like, who you want to play? Who's the team you want to fuck up? And he goes, well, I don't want to fuck him up. And I'm like, come on, Colt, give me something better than that. Tell me you want to fuck him up bad.
For sure. I don't have an answer to this. Like, dude, because the first people that come to my mind are guys I don't want to fight. Like, I don't want to fight a Boyum. Either of them. Don't want to fight T-Harm because I feel like I'd die. I don't know, any of the NYX guys. They're probably gritty as fuck. I don't want to fight them. Yeah, I don't know, man. Most pro players are fucking... maybe fucking A-Rod. I could maybe take that fight. Like, I don't know.
Damn.
That's like the only guy that comes to my mind that I'd be like, maybe I could punk him out.
Come on, Brando.
Let's see.
Do I go for the easy thing and just pick like one of the old men on Dynasty? Like, is that...
That's what I'm thinking too. I'm like, who's the oldest one?
That's what I'm saying.
Who is the oldest
right?
one?
Like,
Shane Howe. I like Shane Howe.
yeah, I don't want to fight Shane.
Yeah, Shane's awesome. Maybe. All right. This is I'll do Alex Frazier in the double thumb wrestling match.
Ooh. Yeah, that'd be a good one.
That is the
you don't wanna
zestiest shit
fight
I've
me?
ever heard, bro. That is the zestiest shit I've ever heard.
I don't want to fight that man. I feel like that man would kill me.
In a
Jesus
thumb
Christ.
war contest against Alex Frazier?
No,
We can
not.
actually make
I'm
that-
not talking about
we
a
can
thumb
make
war.
that
I'm
shit
talking.
happen.
I'm talking about the photo he just posted.
This is where we make a reel, Ryan. Starting now, we make a reel of that clip right there of him saying he wants to get Alex Frazier in a double thumb war battle, and then when they come to Capital Edge, we fucking make it happen.
Double thumb war battle.
Double thumb war battle.
I don't know if I'll ever
guys.
be out at Capital Edge again, but that's a story for a different day. Hatch, let's get into final thoughts for the episode.
Oh man, dude. Hey, Greg, it was dope having you on, dude. I'm glad. I now know where you stand when it comes to category warfare. You know, so I'm glad we finally got that settled.
Greg will throw everyone under the bus. He does not care.
Yeah.
That's my guy right there. That's my guy.
Survival of the fittest.
But dude, it is nice talking to you more than literally like walking past each other, a fist bump at an event. So it is nice finally getting to talk with you for a little bit, bro.
Oh yeah, I forgot that's another person saying whoopsie. Hi Ronnie. Bye Ronnie.
Brandon, final thoughts for the episode, or are you like in a coma over there because of all the sweet treats that your ex-girlfriend keeps bringing you?
Dude,
He's got
so
type
fucking
two now.
many. Dude, I got so many.
How many fucking bars of soap did you give you?
You could like legitimately
But-
disguise a bar of soap in there and get away with it.
I'm guessing.
can't.
I'm guessing this is going to be a dessert at your guys' wedding, and that's why she's.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, she's
Yeah.
practicing.
I read the writing on the wall on that one.
Oh, you got it right.
Now I know what not to eat. No, I'm just kidding.
Hatch, you're not going to be
Sorry,
there. You're going to be in
you won't be there.
I
Texas.
am, but I don't like chocolate. So either way.
Either way, you're not going to be there. You're going to be at a paintball
Yeah.
tournament.
But luckily, me and Brando,
Jackass.
we're gonna celebrate in some other way for him getting married. You know, because fuck, man, shit was heartbreaking for me. Having to pick that. Shit was definitely different.
No, it does kind of suck that we don't get to go celebrate you on your special day, because it's all about you. A wedding is all about the groom, 100%.
The groom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Honestly, it
Your
could
show's
just
just
be.
there.
It could just be my show. That's it. Just me up there. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, that's how it should be, Yeah, just you up there by
Damn straight.
yourself, and then she comes out for like a second, you say I do and all that, and then you just kind of like push her to the side.
Go away.
and peacock,
Back in the kitchen.
When they do the intro, they're like Brando and Michelle, like way later.
They're like, for the first time, I'm proud to announce, Brandon and Michelle, and then it comes out and it's just Brandon, and then Michelle walks out like 10 seconds later.
God
Sit
damn,
down.
dude. So
You and your bars of soaps.
fucking bars of soaps.
All right, well, that's Brandon's last thought for tonight. Bars of soap.
There we go.
We love that. Greg, I know you asked your final question. Anything else you want to get off your chest while you're on from the sidelines?
Huh. What? Did I can't even remember if I finished my first thought where I'm like, I'm gonna. Oh no, because I stopped for YouTube reasons.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm willing to see how far I can get away with stuff with Alex or Tom Cole. So watch out when you step in front of me. I swear.
Alex.
Nice.
Yeah, Alex Sorensen, the new media director. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Greggy's gonna push limits this year.
Let's go, Greg. Hey,
not ready
I'm
for
Team
that.
Greg all day, bro.
Little Mikey's gone, so new enemy has to be found.
Very few people
Kill us, you
understand the Little
I'm still
Mikey
here.
saga, but yeah,
Fuck you.
that's the whole thing. That's a photographer who's been blackballed from paintball and never is allowed to film an NXL event again because of his choices that he made. It's what happens when you make bad choices.
And he makes shitty content anyways. Overcharges, delivers dog shit. I'll start beef with
Just
him.
let it all go, bro. Just right now, get it off your chest.
Yeah, no. Fucking
Yeah,
I don't
let
even
him
know
know.
his Instagram handle at all to go shit on him.
I'm not gonna give him any
What?
promotion on our show, but I know which one it is.
He's not even worth it anyways.
Totally. I know exactly what you're talking about. You fuck that guy.
I don't even know what he is. Fuck. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, he goes under that name. But yeah, guys,
no.
let's bring this shit show on home because I don't know what the fuck this episode was, but it was an episode of From the Sidelines, and that's what you get here.
Jumble, bro.
Cool guy of the week, Brando. I need a cool guy of the week.
Oh, cool guy of the
As,
week. Right.
as I was told earlier today in Spick and Span chat, this is something that people look forward to. So this better be a good one.
Let me see this shit.
Oh no, cool guy of the week, King Carl. King Carl. It's just a wholesome prank.
This is a TikTok of
It's a tic
half
tac.
minutes.
It's a tic tac. I'll
2.5
explain it.
minute TikTok? Jesus
Doesn't have to be
Christ.
the whole thing.
Okay.
It's fun. It's a wholesome prank. All right.
Okay, fun draws only can make it 20 seconds.
20 seconds? Yeah.
You down?
Yeah.
I bet. Come this way.
All right, bro.
All right, stay right here. Close your eyes. Count to 5.
All right, and then just go.
Yeah, count. And as soon as you're done, count to 5. You start running. He's running. He's running.
All right. King Carl, cool guy of the week. Just turn off lights during an exam or a presentation, and teachers get mad. That's it. And he's getting mad, and then he hires his friend.
Flashbang.
He hires his friend just to run down the hall. That's it. When he does it, he like trick. Hey, I'll pay you $20 or something. Run down, touch that wall, come back. Starts running. He hits the lights real quick. He runs back, sits down, and teacher just sees him running. That guy running. Oh, you got to go over there. Or gets him in trouble. You know.
Dude,
This
that
is
is
a
the most silent school
victimless
door
prank.
I've ever seen. He is opening that thing so slow and it's like silent.
I will say victimless prank. We like those,
Victimless
you know.
prank.
Don't fuck with people in public. But all right, you know, if it's no one's getting hurt, nothing like that. Okay, we can co-sign on that. So all right, well, King Carl. What did you say?
King Carl.
King Carl.
King Carl.
Fuck yeah, I'll put some type of clip of that up on the show. I can't put the whole 2 minutes because we're definitely going to get copyright strike if we did that. But yeah, we'll see what happens. The shorter the better
What
in
the
this segment, Brando.
This fucking guy.
Oh, I mean, shorter the better is my middle name.
That's what I thought, brother.
Yes, sir, dude.
All right, Hatch, code word of the week.
All right, code word of the week: the deadly dragon fruit. We don't want that shit.
No, you
Unless
do.
you
It's
have-
good. Just
Unless
don't
you
be
have some
allergic.
good old fashioned controlled Benadryl.
Some DPH. That's the
Yes.
the street term for Benadryl.
Yes, DPH.
Because
Make sure if you're
it's some weird chemical name
get
that I
tested,
can't pronounce.
see if you're allergic to dragon fruit.
Greg, we actually know someone who used to partake in things like that.
Dragon fruit?
Not dragon fruit, the other one, and robo tripping and things like that. I'll type it out in chat because I don't want to dox this guy, but that was something that we've talked about at past things.
I forgot about
You said robo tripping?
It's when you take too much Robitussin. There's a lot of ways you can abuse over-the-counter drugs. Don't do it.
Oh, shit, okay.
Just go find some weed or
I thought
find
it
some
was like
mushrooms or
you get
something.
like a
Don't
fucking-
do
Like a robot
Yeah.
gets you high or something. That's not fucking crazy. Damn.
Yeah,
dude.
they fuck your brain a lot more because it's a lot more processed chemicals and drugs.
Yeah, definitely.
Damn, dude. We were active with the photos tonight.
Get some help.
Yeah, and now I've got to put all those in the show. Thanks, Hatch.
You don't have to put all of them in there. Put all of them in
Not
there.
all of them, but most of them are. Well, yeah, we're not going to include the Finn photo. I'm not putting Finn in our show.
Come on.
I know that would definitely make you feel better, Brando, but we're good, bro.
Look, don't hate on Finn, bro. All right, Queen
That's
or
the
King,
hot
whatever the fuck he is.
Maybe next time, Brando. Maybe next time. Come on.
Oh my God, Brandon,
and
do
then we
not.
get our good
Okay,
old-fashioned
yeah, there we
chimney
go.
sweeper.
We got our bump. There we go. Nice and
Come
friendly photo
on.
to end it out. Our audience has no fucking clue what we're talking about. So let's bring this on home. I got to remind people of a couple quick things that they can do to support the show. You could drop a rating on either any of the platforms you're listening on: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. Drop a like, hit 5 stars on either Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Helps boost us up in the algorithm. More people see the show, and hey, makes us look good. You can subscribe on all 3 of those platforms or any others that you catch us on. It'll just give you a notification when the next show is live. Every Tuesday we drop a new show of this podcast. We have not missed a Tuesday in a long time, so I'm proud of that streak, and we are keeping it going.
I don't think we've ever missed a Tuesday.
No, I don't think we've had. We've had to move
We've come
recordings,
close.
but we've always dropped an episode on that Tuesday. So yeah, we do not miss out here. We also have the Patreon. Like I mentioned at the top of the show, head over to patreon.com/Mafia_Productions. It'll give you access to some bonus content from the show, as well as ad-free versions of the show. And you get to watch it early. So the second that we are done live here, I'm going to edit the podcast and post it up over there. So you get to check it out before everyone else on the other public feeds. We also have the merch website. I've got the From the Sideline shirt on tonight over at xxvthelabel.com. You can head over there, check out our other merch options. Stabbers Don't Get Stabbed. It's a popular shirt. It's been flying off the shelves. Go grab a copy for yourself. Last but not least, we got the 3 sponsors of the show. I'm going to go from the top, or from the bottom. We're going to go weltsclothingco.com. Head over there, pick up some stuff. Like I said, the new straps are dropping tomorrow as the date we're recording this. So if you're on the public feed, they may be sold out, but go check it out anyways. They have other awesome apparel options over there at Welts Clothing Co. Or is it just, it's weltsclothing.com. I don't know why I want to put the co in there. Use code FTS to save some money at checkout over there. We also have NECTR Energy. We talked about them earlier on in the show. The NECTR guys were over on Pick and Span today, and they talked a lot of great things about this product. It's backed by some good people. They've got some great ideas that they're doing to kind of move the show forward. And my lights are dying on me, so we got to get the fuck on out of here. NECTR.energy. It's a great product. They've got all their great flavors. I got the apple in my hand right now. They also have the spearmint, fresh iced mint, iced mango, fresh mint, berry blast. Hatch has got all of them there. We love NECTR Energy. We appreciate their support on the show. Go head over to NECTR.energy to go check out their website and get some more information about the product if you want to, or pick some up for yourself and use code MafiaProductions, all one word, just Mafia Productions together, and you're going to save a little bit of money because you're going to get 2 and get 1 free. So buy 2, get 1 free over there, and some free shipping. So it'll come to you a little bit faster. Kill that, Greg. Let's go. Chug that on down. We love that. Our last sponsor for tonight is Liquid IV, the ultimate hydration multiplier. Now Brandon gets to chug his drink. Finish that off, buddy. Chug, 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 chug. Staying super hydrated over there, as he tends to do on this show. LiquidIV.com is where you're going to get more information about them. They've got their sugar product. They've got the sugar-free version as well. All of the wonderful flavors: lemon, lime, golden cherry, watermelon, strawberry, passion fruit. The list goes on and on and on. Concord grape. I didn't forget that one. So go head over to liquidiv.com, check out with code Mafia_Moffitt, and you're going to save yourself 20%. So there you go. You save some tax money there, just put that money right back into your pocket and pay it to the IRS, because they will find you. So that's all of our sponsors. That's all of our 3 of our guys, and that's all the things I have to remind people about. Greg, do you want to shout anything out? Do you want to tell anyone to go check anything out, or do you not care at all?
I do want to shout out the homie Jimmy from Finley.
Hell yeah. Jimmy Hickey.
Love the hats, love the guys. Great company. Support him so that way he can keep buying more camera gear and fun Phoenix Rising.
Seattle Uprising.
Close enough. Love you, Jimmy.
Completely
I don't
different
know
teams.
your teams. I won't keep it a buck with you.
I will say, one of the things I like that Jimmy is doing this year is because they are a more independent paintball team, he's done a lot of kind of showing the behind the scenes of, running a professional organization and some of the challenges that come from that. So definitely like some of the content that he's putting out this year for Seattle Uprising. I think it's awesome what they're doing up there. So yeah, go check out Finley Hats. We appreciate them. All right, boys, let's bring the shit show on home. I think, we got through everything. We got Cool Guy of the Week, code word. We got all the stuff. So without further ado, for Stephen Hatch, for Brandon Brando Baird, for our guest Greg Guy, that's what I'm gonna call him. My name is Ryan Mafia Moffett. What's up?
Stay away from me. Go sub to Ryan instead. Stay away from me.
Yeah, there you go. That's perfect. But my name is Ryan Mafia Moffett, and for our 3 other guys on tonight, fuck, my lights are down. We got to get out of here. Hatch, bring us on home.
Bye.
See you guys on the next one.